would be good. But also the packaging on this one looks better because it's yellow and that's honey based. It might be better. It says blonde beer. Don't know how many blondes I've had. It's a weird thing to say. 0. The number's 0 if you're wondering, Chris. Served with urban and rural honey. All those down London bees. They're everywhere. I think I'm live. Chris, this bottle opener. This bottle cap's like bloody strong. Hey Tomu. I'm live,
sir.
By the way, to my like 2 viewers.
Oh.
How are you doing, my famo? That's like Famolam,
okay.
but cooler. Famo. You're cool?
Yeah. I handed in the last portfolio.
Ooh.
It's off.
Did you do a good stretch afterwards?
No, I did a good cry.
Ooh.
No, everybody else's is like all fancy with like a little ring binder and stuff.
I didn't even have to print off my diss. I know you didn't. I know it's not a dissertation, but like I didn't even have to print off my project. We just did it online because it would have been expensive. Mine was like hundreds of pages long, and it had like full color photos and stuff, which we were allowed to use apparently. I spent forever trying to make everything black and white, and then they were like, "Aha, yeah, you can use color because it doesn't matter." And I was like, "Okay." Hey chat. Hey blank. Hey. I'm gonna just call you Tom. Change your name, RNG. It's somehow easier to say Tom, even though
I just call him RNG.
I say RNG, but it requires like a single calorie to like translate Tom number generator into RNG. So I'll just read your name as it is, and if you want me to call you RNG again, you have to change your name back.
I think it's got like a month at least until you can change it.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it 90
it's like
days?
it's like 2 months now.
When did he change it? It was while I was playing Sword and Shield. And it was right near the end of Sword and Shield as well, I guess. Like it might have been literally like the last episode or 2.
Wow, Twitch does say you have 2 viewers. You've made it.
I've done it. I'm doing better than Chris.
What?
What?
You're doing better than me.
No, I'm not, am I?
To be fair, I had like 3 viewers today, so that was nice.
Hey, a lot of people have 0.
I mean, I'm normally on 0, so.
Do I need to host you? Are you even in my auto-host list?
What are we talking about?
No.
Nothing, Chris. Hey, what's up, my friend?
Hello.
Hi, chat.
Hi, Tomu. Hi, chat.
Can you hear Chris when she says that?
Yeah, I can hear Chris.
Chat, can you hear Chris when she said that? The command's exclamation mark host, isn't it? No, it's lobby. Why did I think it was host? Ooh! Tom RNG number generator. Thanks for the...
He's got you.
Triple A Woolhina, Triple A Woolhina, Triple A
Triple A Woolhina. It's my favourite sort of video game company.
Alright, need to get you a big view as well.
Thank you, Thomas, for the 5 months. It's weird hearing the man go ye wool hee hee, because he doesn't go ye wool hee hee. He goes like ye wool hee hee. It's like, what the heck, fam? There's a bit of water in this glass. Yeah. Tap water. There we go.
Your tap water.
That's true. I'm the cheap water that everyone gets in the restaurant.
Your Thames Valley.
By the way, what do the NPCs call you in this game? They call you a fiver, don't they?
Yeah, 5.
Do you know what beer I'm drinking?
7 up.
No, it's called a hiver because it's honey based. Another honey based one today. This one looks, because it's beer. It's a blonde beer. It's actually like yellow and it looks really good. It's got a nice head on it. Actually, it hasn't. It's got like a very small head, but the glass I poured it into was strange, and I did it at a weird angle. This one's a Hiver the Honey Beer. It looks really nice, and it has that kind of label that has like a really sort of leather texture to it. No, leather, but you know what I mean. Like it's a slightly like rough sort of thing.
You know what else has a leather texture to it?
Go on, say it.
My wallet.
I have a leather wallet actually, surprisingly.
Hmm.
I've had it since I was quite small. My granddad bought it for me.
I mean, you're not a vegan, so it's not really that surprising.
No, I don't like leather. I won't use leather if I can avoid it. But like,
Okay.
it's old, and my granddad bought it for me, and it still works. Although I could ask him to buy me a new one now. Hey, chat.
I don't know if mine's even real leather, to be fair.
I think mine might be. It's like lasted a very long
Mine hasn't
time.
disintegrated yet. Yeah, I've had mine for like 8 years.
It's leather. You had Guinness today and Saturday in an Irish pub. Go on then. Hey lads.
Oh, it says Visconti, real leather.
Oh.
I mean, it could still not be real leather. That could just be like its brand is real leather. but it would be fake leather.
Could be. Hey everyone. Hi, Rathalos. I'm Tondi and everyone. How was your Yenis? You're tired. Was it a Monday today? It was, wasn't it?
It is a Monday today, yeah.
I feel like I got 2 or 3 days worth of work done today, so that's why I'm questioning it. I was like incredibly efficient today with my job. Did I get everything done though?
I've had like free time, without worry and guilt. You know,
Okay.
it's pretty cool.
That is good. Did you spend it doing anything at all, or were you asleep?
I streamed, and then after I stopped streaming, I was like, I don't know what to do anymore.
Did you stream Monster Hunter?
No, I was playing Overwatch and getting angry.
Mm.
As is the standard.
Do you want me to give you everyone privilege in my Discord so you can spam people with your Twitch stream?
No.
Chris said the same thing. I don't understand. Do you not want to spam like thousands of people every
No, I
time you
don't
start your
want to.
stream?
No, because they're your people.
Yeah, but they're your people too, you see. All our people
No.
are people.
No, Android is mine. I take property of Android.
I want Android.
these
What?
days.
Android,
Right.
who do you love? Which like dad do you love more, right? I'll hold up like this nice beer. I don't know what
Do you
Tommy's
like the
holding
nice
up.
one that doesn't get angry at you? Or do you like me, the angry one?
Do you want the one with the hamster or do you want the one with the tiny dog? By the way, I'm the one with the tiny dog.
I have a dog.
Hello. Hey, Spindle. No, that was the joke. So I've got my son is a tiny dog.
Oh. Alright, what do you want to do?
Anything. I've got my like stripper armor now, so I could do anything.
Let's upgrade our apothecary mantles.
You're tearing this family apart, Lita. Upgrade our what? Sorry.
Apothecary mantle.
The fuck is that for? Sorry, I can't swear, can I? What the
No.
the heckin' doggo walk? There you go. Demon drug. Oh, I need to make a shit ton of catalysts, of which I can make 300. Okay, so I might actually have as many demon drugs as I want.
Yeah.
Turns out that I actually have the ingredients to make like 100 billion of them. I'm actually gonna check, do I need to craft anything? Like, I don't have any armor skins and stuff, so I might make a few of those. Just use the rest of these catalysts, I guess. Mega armor skin, I'll make a bunch as well. What is hard shell powder? Is that for everyone?
Armor skin, but powder.
Powder
it
just
doesn't
means for
last as long
everyone, doesn't
either.
it?
For everyone, and it doesn't last as long. So you can stack it, but...
Can everyone post it and stack it?
Well, so the stack is you'd use your armor skin, then you'd eat your adamant seed, and you'd throw your hard shell dust.
I see. Hey chaps. It will boop his
And then you
sleep
could
later.
eat a pill. I don't know if it's got adamant pills. It probably does. Yeah, there are adamant pills.
I didn't retract my statement about you being like Brad. I just said that you also remind me of Badger, the Terraria speedrunner with the long hair.
Who's Brad?
Bradley only from the Bon Appetit Test Kitchen. He's from New Jersey. And he has a series on the Bon Appetit Test Kitchen YouTube channel, which is like an American food magazine with a few million subscribers. He has like a video series where he does stuff that's fermented. So he like he's made like kimchi and fermented eggs and he's made a lot of shit. It's quite interesting.
Makes food.
Yeah, he might have had
So
like
he's
a
a
honey
chef that
episode.
makes food.
Is he a chef or a cook? They're all like food reviewers.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what the kind of thing he does.
He's an idiot that makes food.
Okay. Oh shit! Is that Donut Viking chap? You're a rare viewer. How's it going, Donut Viking chap? Ha 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 ha. Ironic because your mum's name is Lisa. It's kind of frightening that I think I knew that. I feel like I shouldn't know your mum's name, Rathalos. I'm sure she's a lovely woman, maybe.
I know your mum's name, Willen.
Maybe?
Yeah, it's Mum. That's what you call her.
I can't believe I've doxed myself.
Oh, there's a big fish I need to catch.
There's always more
fishing rod.
fish.
Fishing rod.
I'm no one's property, but as long as you don't leave me for 17 years and are older than 20, I'll consider you a dad. That's a shame, because I've been lying about my age. I'm actually 12. Alright? I might look like I'm 22 in like a month. Less than a
I
month.
didn't need this,
a lie.
apparently.
Oh, we're fighting Devil
It was a
Joe!
big fish.
I love Devil Joe. Why didn't I bring my hammer? What? The heck loadout am I even got equipped?
Me no.
Oh,
Tommy.
it's a pretty normal one. It's a pretty normal one. This might even be like the focus one, actually. Don't eat me. Oh.
See, he might be fighting Devil J, but I found a chicken I could bully.
Ooh.
So, first I must mine these rocks.
Well, I need Devil Joe to upgrade like all my shit. I need like his quirk and stuff. We also haven't fought him in a while. I feel like he's one of the more fun fights, just because he's
Yeah, we haven't fought him in
frightening.
ages. I was going to do it earlier on my own, but then I was like, actually, Willem probably wants to fight him.
Heck yeah,
Oh,
brother.
God, I have a rock steady mantle. That's
Pudding
scary.
is in his house. Is he upstairs? He's so cute. He's a very clean boy. Like sometimes when he lives upstairs, you'll just see him going around his entire little hamster flat. He'll like walk around with his little hands and like stuff all the bedding that's fallen apart on any bedding that's like not upstairs in his little tiny house or in the base. Like on the little platforms, he'll just pick it up with his little hands and like stuff it in his cheeks and then walk upstairs and put it in his bedroom. So like you
So
have
what
like
you're saying is
he's very clean.
he'd be a good roommate.
I think Pudding would be. He is a good roommate actually. I live with him. What are you saying?
Well, I mean, you know,
It's really
not
cheap
we
as well.
roommates.
You like occasionally buy like hamster food for a couple pounds. Like a few treats.
I am in
Hello.
poo. Is there a Diablos thing? Is it Diablos?
Tommy, this is the wrong creature. You are confused.
I'm at the right one, but there is a Diablos on the map.
Oh, you want to get his
I want
as well.
to bully. I want to bully Devil Joe. Come to the pit of doom.
Oh, is there a spiky boy?
No, just
Oh, Chapman.
one
hey,
Diablos to come up and eat him.
Wow, alright. I can't believe I'm Chris's surrogate. I'm the surrogate Chris.
Just fight in the pit. Oh, come into the pit. Jump into the.
Oh, in the
no,
actual
wait.
pit?
Yeah, I wanted Diablos to come up and get them.
Oh, does he just live under the ground here?
Yeah, look.
Oh. Yeah, that's frightening. Are we going in?
Yep.
Oh, I accidentally fell head down. I thought I was gonna fall down with like my sword and be really cool. And instead I like belly flopped into the sand. That was not very cool at all. I also wounded all of his parts. I don't know if they're still wounded or if I need to do that
They're
again.
not anymore. I'm in the death.
Is that our boy? Oh shit, I'm on the wrong boy. Oh good, it knocked me off before I accidentally hit him. You went away for 2 days and you viewed yourself from a 1.5 story height from the stage. Are you a rockstar, Chronicle? What? I didn't know that. What sort of music do you play? Rock?
Devil Joe has already like broken the horn on Diablos.
Oh, is that the part that's like sitting on the floor?
Yeah. There's two parts. There's some blood from Devil Joe and a horn.
It's a cortex. Yeah,
It's
you're right.
Cortex for me.
Oh, it's a black Diablos. I need the regular one. For my
Yeah.
hammer. This brace gem's so good. Like, he was just screaming at me and I did, like, not move. Why do the monsters hate each other? They're hungry for them tasty heckin' loops, innit? You know? How did that sound? Was that a good impression? I say that sort of thing sometimes. Hemkin tasty loops. Hello, Willen. Have you played Far Cry 5? I haven't played any Far Cry game. I don't know a console. I know they're on PC, but, like... Everyone I know who's played it has played it on, like, PlayStation. Console. I thought most people play it on console, didn't they? I know, like, one of them was modded a lot. Well, they were all modded, but there was one that was, like, really popular to mod, but... I thought mostly it was, like, sort of a console game. I think I might have I think I own some of them. I might have tried to play some of them, but I was like, eh. I could play, like, another game.
4 of them.
There's 5
I
of them.
don't like any of them.
There's 5.
There's more, isn't there?
Well, someone in chat just said, have you played 5?
Yeah.
I have not. yeah, isn't it sort of like the same game? Like, is there any reason to play anything beyond the most recent one?
So,
Unless you really want to play a modded game from 10 years ago that you didn't actually play.
to be
10
fair,
years
like
ago.
there's like Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, which is like an 80s.
What?
It's like an 80s. I don't know how to describe it. Like a vaporwave fever dream.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I know nothing about it. It's one of those series that I just, like, passed on.
That's the one that I've played the most, is that spin-off.
Blood Dragon is the best game ever made. Okay. You're supposed to be playing as a guy who sought the power of magical arts, but you ended up ruining yourself with a curse and ended up being possessed and killing yourself. There were no props for you to commit the die. Okay. So you faked a seizure, screamed at the top of your lungs, and yeeted off the stage. Everyone screamed in horror, but you're physically trained for it. Wait, you ripped Chronicle. Like, jumping off a stage as part of a play is pretty, like, it's pretty cool. You're your own body double in a play, where I'm sure they have body doubles. Heck, did I take off some of the pieces that gave me the thing that stopped me from using potions? Because I'm down to like 4. I really liked that free food thing. I could have done more. Why can I not grab this bloody tail?
I
Alright, I broke the... I wounded the tail. Please play Blood Dragon on stream. I'm honest, I probably will never play it on stream. I'm sure you really like it, but like... I can't be asked. I'm a lazy boy. I just wanna just play the same game. It's easy. I'd feel mean just going like, oh, maybe one day we'll do a variety stream where we try out stuff. Sure, in like 5 years, maybe. I don't know. I feel like whenever I've tried doing that sort of thing, like I've tried playing a game that people from chat really wanted, like half the time it's actually really good, like Danganronpa was really good, and then half the time it's sort of like the Devil's Sausage game where I played it for a stream and thought it was meh. But I was like, maybe I'll give it another go. Or The Witcher. Or The Witcher I knew wasn't going to be that good. Because it is a game where you have to pay attention to it. But like the Devil's Sausage game, I don't remember who it was. It wasn't the Donut, maybe. Someone was really into it. I tried it and I was like, this is absolutely not the sort of game I want to play. That's when Rathalos joined it, maybe. Or Brian. No, wait, Rathalos, you joined with like Wind Waker Rando or something weird, didn't you? Parkour, acting, and photography. Why do you have such like a varied CV? What the heck? What do you normally... Why are you in this stream? What?
You're far too successful.
How am I like... How are you my target audience? Oh my word. No. Super Ledge Shop Double Laser I'm not mad about.
Double Joe, he's going to town here.
He's nomin.
He's happy.
He's butch repeating. I didn't think it was going to be bad. I thought it was just going to be like a little funny indie bullet hell. Like there's a ton of those I like Nuclear Throne, Isaac, that sort of thing. I didn't realize the game was locked at like 30 FPS and was like someone's first Game Maker project though. Like I just didn't really get it. I know you liked it, but like some games don't translate very well to stream. Weird chomping. Like especially ones where you have to like pay attention even slightly.
Devil Joe's done.
Is he like he killed it?
We've done to Devil Joe.
Oh, do you have the HUD up?
Yeah.
You want to kill Black Diablos first, just to get like the oh, I got his tail.
Nah. Just, oh my god.
He's good.
You don't fuck with Devil Joe, you know?
You joined during Wanderizer, yeah. Here is a little demo, do you like it? It's a pretty short game and you can finish it in one stream. Sorry, Far Cry? Or something else. Far Cry isn't a one stream game, isn't it like a 50-hour game?
Right. Carves the tail.
I can't believe Donut is helping everyone in chat with like remotely tech-related problems. Blood Dragon is shorter. If it's actually an hour, maybe. If Tomu likes it.
I only played it for like 40 minutes, but it's the one I played the most.
Oh my word. This beer's quite nice. It's like really different. I said that like yesterday. But like often when you get like a beer, you're like, this is exactly the same as this other one. Today and yesterday's like honey ales of different varieties. This is just a beer. It tastes really different to anything I've had. It's quite nice. It's quite fun. It's like the joy of doing the thing where you go to the corner shop or whatever and you get like a variety, like a 3 or 4 for like a deal. It's like the fun is trying like the weirdest, differentest things. And then ending up in the end after having had 20 going like, yeah, turns out I still just want Guinness and honeydew. You got a passing grade in Phoenix course, so you might be able to help. I mean, I'm sure people just appreciate having any support with the helps. Far Cry got the easiest speedrun in existence. Do you just like wait for a bit and then like the game ends or something? There was one of them that was like an achievement, wasn't it? The one where like that quote came from. The like, insanity is the whatever blah blah blah. I know it's like a re-quote. But like, you know, it's the video game that re-quoted it. Hello? I kind of don't hate the idea of having a +4 maintenance gem. Because doesn't full maintenance make stuff regen like 30% faster? I feel like that would be really, really good. Or is it only like 15%?
It's, I don't know, faster, so surely it's good.
Because I feel like that's one of the, like, you know those little like tiny min-maxy gems that don't actually do much? I feel like having like maybe one whole more vitality gem in the whole, one more use of the temporal mantle in the whole fight might be like 1,000 times more valuable than like 2% faster dodging or whatever. Or like a tiny attack boost.
Bruh.
This is a real bruh moment, I'll be honest, fans. He's got a lot of HP to do.
He always does.
Does their HP not vary?
It varies, yeah.
It varies like a little bit though, right? Like with
Yeah,
the size maybe, or does the size not even matter?
I know that it varies, so they can either spawn like, there's probably like a 5k variant. Oh my god, 5k variants.
I mean, you're saying numbers off a HUD that I can't read, so sure. The Blood Dragon speedrun's 50 minutes. That's pretty long.
Well, I'll tell you, he's got 57,800 health.
Okay. That's
So
a lot of
there's
health.
5,000 difference, you know.
Oh, that's quite a bit.
And if this was like the most health, which I don't think it would be, but if it was, then you know.
Come like
At
a good
least
couple of
would be,
minutes
like,
faster. Hello.
I would say a couple minutes. Do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. With 3 people doing 150 damage a second or something. More.
We're doing not that maybe, because I'm not actually hitting him every second. Like I'm doing more than that when every time I hit, but I'm not hitting.
Damage.
I'm not.
You are.
Am I?
Yeah.
That's
by
kind
a
of frightening.
significant amount. You're doing 46%.
Seriously?
Mhm.
I feel like I haven't been doing much at all.
Yeah, but it's because the hits that you do are large.
Well, that makes me feel very good. Thank you, Tommy, for that information. I thought I was doing like 20%. Because doesn't like each of your longsword hits do like 60 or 70 or something?
Yeah, it requires me to actually hit the blade.
I need to go find honey or something. I'm gonna die. Good night. No, I'm good. Good. I'm good. And both my mantles are back in like a second, so I can just kind of ride this on. I'm so glad whoever gave that advice before about holding forwards with the longsword to stop you from doing that horrible like step thing. Oh, that was a good hit. You got to bring the book to your exam. You haven't memorized anything. For the physics exam. Physics is the one normally you can bring like the information to though, right? Like it's chemistry that makes you memorize everything, isn't it? That's how it was at like GCSEs at least.
Holy.
I don't want to go down there, I'll be honest.
Bruh. Leave me alone.
I love that he has like the Jaws theme in his music. It goes like do 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 do. If you don't mind streaming 3 hours and 30, you could totally finish Blood Dragon. Yeah, I could probably then. But like, what sort of game is it?
It's just a shooter.
Maybe. Is it a controller shooter?
No. Didn't see it work.
Maybe. I'll look into it. If it's actually just like a 3-hour thing. If it's like a mini side spin-off game, maybe. Because I totally wasn't going to stream like a full 40-hour game in a franchise I know nothing about. That doesn't really like anything I normally enjoy. Like, I really don't like the formula of games where it's like, do the same mission a bunch of times over and over with a slight difference. I'm saying that while playing Monster Hunter. But I think Monster Hunter is interesting, because like, the actual doing of the thing is fun. But in stuff like, it's different. But doing stuff in like Fallout 4, after a while, was like, you fight the exact same super mutant, which you fight by clicking on it with the gun that you do the most damage with. You walk through the same copy and paste building, you pick up like some random equipment, and then you do that again. There's like no variance or anything. And like Skyrim is a similar sort of thing with all like the fetch quests, where it's like go and press A on a bunch of bear corpses. I still need to remember, like, the exams when they're testing you for stuff, they're not testing you for the stuff, they're testing you because it shows that you can do that stuff, you know? It shows that if you want, you're capable of memorizing and learning and using this knowledge. Really, it shouldn't be testing for memorizing, but it does. It should be application, like always. Big hit. That did 178. I slightly missed his head. That was a tiny hit. Oh no, you knocked me back into Devil Show, you naughty man. It was Aether. Are there any honeys around here?
No, just go back to camp.
I'm into combat.
We'll use these vitality plants. I mean, just run away then.
I'll be fine.
The Devil Show's running away, you've got a break.
Sick. How much health's he got?
Do you want to know?
Should I go back to camp?
Yeah, I'd go back to camp.
Alright. Oh, there's a camp
I mean,
right
it's
next to
faster
him.
just to go back to camp anyway, so...
Oh, well. Blood Dragon has less fetching quests and more called story missions. How many missions can they fit into 3.5 hours? Don't use a controller, it's shoot robots, get the girl, destroy the nukes. It's more linear. Is it like a Doom sort of thing then? Where you just go through the stages, you go through the maps?
Shoot people.
Okay. I'll look into it. Wait, how much is it? Or is it on like the Xbox
Blood
Pass?
Dragon goes on for cheap.
Is it one of those
Yeah.
games that goes on for like £2.50?
Yeah. Wait,
Maybe I'll consider it for like a day off stream. Keep it in like the Tomu pile for when he goes off. Yo, random Kelbion. It's probably like 15 quid base. I mean, I'm not going to spend 15 quid on it, but if it goes on sale for like a fiver maybe. Oh, sorry, I was staring at chat instead of the monster. Probably not the best idea.
That's a big cricket. I wonder if it's big enough.
Not a rugby.
Where'd it go? Got it. That's okay. No, back. Oh, gold crown cricket. Saw it out of the corner of my eye at WJSP.
Not my best idea. Good night, everyone. No! I dodge rolled at the perfect frame! Just skip school. You are a famous actor. Maybe none of us should ever go to school, because Chromical. You sound sad. What do you do, Chromical? Wait. Can you, like, tell us everything about yourself?
Especially your social security number.
Or your
And your-
NI number if you don't live in America.
Yeah, well, you know, this works for other countries, because he doesn't live in America, but he also doesn't live in the UK.
Now, every country uses the UK system, right?
Oh, okay.
Because that's how I do it in my country. So they probably do it the same way, right?
Yeah.
You ever
I
get
think
that
so.
when the Americans ask you about things that we don't have? They're like, how much is your health insurance? It's taken out of my wages. I mean, it's free. It's
I
free.
mean, it's free
It's
compared
very
to
cheap.
America,
It's so cheap.
regardless.
It's ridiculously cheap.
Even if you need to pay for some of it, like it's.
I don't pay very much income tax, I'll be honest. I don't make nearly enough to like pay more than what I would consider stupid.
Oh no.
Oh, I was preparing my big swing while he was doing his, so...
I thought it was out of range. But
I don't have a Tomu pill today, I'm afraid.
Oh well. If only I'm stunned, so I'm dead. Unlucky, GG. Oh, wait, hi, chop. No.
I think this game would be much worse if you could trade, or do you think it would be way better?
You can sort
Like
of
if you could
give
trade
items.
face zones and stuff.
Oh, that would be all.
Because like I have all this
It'd be
shit
nice
that I
if you
don't want.
If you could like make a dedicated team, and then trade within the team only, and you wouldn't be able to make a new team more than once every 6 months or something.
Yeah, if you could just go like, I always play with this group of 8 people roughly.
Yeah, then I could see.
Because you know how every game has its own gimmick?
And you need to have like a trade limit as well and stuff.
Because
so-
half the point is like you want people to have to like farm for their own things, and it is like you don't just want to finish
Yeah.
one mission and only have to fight the monster once because they immediately got the like bits they needed. But maybe if it was just limited to like the stuff you need for like upgrading the weapon. What's it called? The you know, you give the weapon like health regen and stuff. If you could trade like warrior streamstones and stuff like once every week or something. Or it like costed points or something. I don't know. I'm just
Or it's
wondering.
just like you divvied up loot at the end of killing something.
Yeah, or if you could just decide who got what. But then everyone only gets like less or something. I don't know. I'm just wondering, because I'm trying to think how they might make the next game even more different if they had like a super multiplayer aspect or something,
Yeah,
you
they
know?
went at trading. There's an MMO, Monster Hunter.
How much of an MMO is it though?
Don't know, it's foreign.
Is it like only Japan or something?
Oh, I might be able to capture this one, actually. Drop down.
What's a coolie?
Not yet. It's not cooked long enough.
Does this guy not scream?
It does.
Yeah, I just like bitch slapped him out of the way and he killed me. Wow. I was like, he's about to do his big chomp and I like smacked him for 85 and he like knocked off. And then he came back and he was like, got him.
I like that timing.
I hated that. I was doing so well. Oh well. Monster Hunter World is an insane departure from the previous series. It blows your mind that it could be this streamlined. How less streamlined was it before? In what way? So I know they like opened up all the areas. They changed a bunch of the mechanics to be a bit less obscure. And they like cut out a bunch of skills to like linearize it a bit. Am I nowhere near the monster? What chat? You're all talking about like maths things, aren't you? Why? You're confusing me.
Oh, don't do it. Devil Joe,
I'm on my way, Tommy.
be on your way fast. Ooh.
I'm on my way as fast as I can run through generic muck. If only I'd bought my muck hammer. Or horn. Smack. He's run off.
No, it's just changed target.
Nah, he's run off. Blood Dragon is 5 keys on scrap.tf. Do I have TF2 keys in my backpack? Can you check?
Wouldn't you have sold them all by now?
I hope I have. But maybe someone's like donated them since or something.
Oh yeah, true.
Although I got rid of the donation links, I felt bad that people were still
Do you have a
giving me stuff. No, do you want me to go get one?
No, fine.
I didn't even think about it. I just kind of like ran back. I should start bringing traps on these missions again. Because I had a trap set, but then I accidentally overwrote it. I never made a new one. Stupid to teach physics before derivatives because Newton basically invented derivatives to come up with all those formulas. He's saying the school system might not be perfectly well written or streamlined to help students learn. It might just be sort of generic global thing that doesn't really work, but it sort of does in a weird little sort of way. But not in a very good way. But it works for some people, but not everyone. Couldn't turn while doing a lot of attacks. Couldn't move while using consumables. Loading screens between areas. Less detail, yeah. Less exposition on how to use weapons. Yeah, there's like tutorials and stuff now, isn't there? Some weapons were revamped entirely, like bow guns, so you can move while firing. They added the slow-mo instead of just throwing your items, having to stand still. That sounds like quite a lot, yeah. That sounds like a sort of Dark Souls 1 to 3 thing where they like made a bunch of stuff easier, but like different.
This Devil Joe just poops out gems, and it's so upsetting.
I got a flight evasion one.
I mean like Devil Joe gem, like the material.
Oh, the actual like... That's nice.
I got my 9th one.
Looks like sweet. Every zone has its own gimmicks. There's no damage indicator for your weapons. Yeah, I remember that, apparently. I remember you going like, yo, you should be like grateful you've got damage numbers. The compendium in the enemy behavior is the way that you determine enemy effectiveness, or weapon effectiveness. Your gear is critical in deciding if you get one-shot protection, one-shot damage over time damage, and not to mention the weapon locks and slower pacing. Well, it looks like I'll be enjoying Monster Hunter World and not the other ones. I'm going to make a trap set. Let's chuck on not a zap trap. Should I bring both a zap and a pitfall? I think I will. This will just be like a trap set.
Yeah.
Just in case. Just for like convenience.
Shock goes down fast, but doesn't last very long. And
I just kind of wanted to bring
usually
it
it's what I waste.
for like, in case we miss, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's why I bring 2.
Just, I'm not using those. Oh shit, it's Power Charm. I put something back and I didn't know what it was. How much did the Power Charm and Armor Talent stuff do again? Is it like 5? Or is it like actually quite a lot? I forget. You ever organised your item bar? I'm doing it now. No? I don't want to do it now. What do you mean? Or do you mean like the shortcuts? Because no, I tried using the shortcuts for a bit, but like... I'm fine with using the little right left. They removed blood and gore with this game. Was there more blood when you like attack monsters and stuff? You need all weapons because some are unusable on other weapon monsters. Egg quests, egg quests, egg quests.
Dude, I loved egg quests, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, a Dibbles. You love the old games because you went back to your Freedom Unite G save, and even though it's been 7 years, you can still beat the titular monster from Muscle Memory Lane. That's always quite satisfying. Okay, I'm going to change out to a... We're fighting Diabolus.
Yeah.
I'm going to chuck on my... I forget, did I upgrade my other hammer? I did. Juicy, well done hammer? Sure. Wait, is he weak to... Let me check. Or is he like resistant to fire? Maybe, he lives in a desert.
He might be, yeah.
I'm going to check my large field guide.
Wow.
I'm assuming he's resistant or like just doesn't care. Yeah.
Yeah, very resistant.
Yeah.
Full resistance.
Yeah. Makes sense. I'll just bring my other hammer. Because I have multiple.
Sort of makes sense. But doesn't his hammer have like ice element on?
Yeah.
It's just hidden.
Yeah.
But he's weak to ice.
He's trying his best, alright?
Okay. Sure is.
I am gonna consume and then head off. Yeah, because I've got my focus on this gear as well.
Right.
I felt it in that fight, I think. Like, I feel like I was, like, a bit faster.
Yeah, it's only a little bit fast.
Yeah, but it was
Like,
enough. I've only used it without her focus, so having even
Uh,
any bonus is noticeable.
And then when you consider how long a fight takes and how many times you do it, like, it's a lot faster.
Okay, you don't have 5 keys pure, but you have many paints and other stuff you could sell. I have paint stuff? Really?
Oh, nice. I'm up by the armor sphere.
I might have, like, not bothered selling them because they were, like, 50p. Do I have, like, a bunch of them? Like, I thought I sold out everything that I wasn't donated. Like, I think, like, the only stuff in my backpack is either donated stuff or, like, strangers with, like, 10,000 to 50,000 kills on them. So, I don't know. They seem cool. I'm not going to get rid of them. I got rid of a bunch of them. Like, I got rid of all my, like, important strangers. Like, all my miniguns and my mediguns, because I was like, I don't care. Hello, everyone. Oh, hello, Mr. Orange Fruit, yeah. You've told the other games. 4 Ultimate is still in opinion is the best one as a full package, but World is a close second. Yeah, didn't you say... No, wait, you said Generations might have the most content.
Yeah, I thought Generations might.
What's called Ultimate, though?
What do you mean, what Ultimate? Ultimate just means it's got, like... So Ultimate's, like...
Is it Generations, but
It should be
Ultimate?
Monster Hunter World Ultimate, but instead they called it Iceborne.
Oh, is Ultimate actually... Is it literally just, Generations
It's like
plus?
it's just an expansion, and it puts in more monsters and more difficulty.
Okay.
So Iceborne would have been Ultimate, but again, like they don't, because they're trying to appeal to the Western audience. They're trying to like go away from their normal naming conventions.
I think they've done a pretty good job.
Yeah.
I'm a Western audience, and I am a new player, and I enjoy the series.
Well, like I said, I played 3
You say
3U
Brexit?
and 4U, and I played them for like 100 hours each. Maybe 4 I played for like 150. But I played this one for what, like 520. I prefer this one.
Ultimate is basically just the Grank expansion of each game. What is Grank?
G rank.
Ah, the one that added what is now called Master Rank.
Well, it's Master rank.
I wonder if that did more than a spin. Doing like the big... Oh, I got one of these ones. Doing the big swing with the hammer, like when you stand still instead of doing the spin, only did like 200, but also it was pretty fast, and I could get back to just doing the B-smack.
I forgot to bring Screamer pods.
Oh shit.
I just took off my mantle for no reason. Oh well.
Oh,
New
not...
mantle.
Oh yeah, we are at the... That's the...
Yeah, now I've got to work on the deals.
Yeah, we got it there, you know, yeah, they promised
got
all these things that aren't going to happen, so... Well, so does this mean the NHS is going to be better now, Tom?
Yeah.
What was it?
Basically what you're dealing with
What was that?
America.
What did that say on the side of the bus? Something like a bazillion a month, I'm sure.
Oh, 200, I mean, yeah, but
That was literally just a lie. Oh, I've got all the shit from my Diablo Shatter. It's like just straight up a lie. It had like, it was just a made up number. The Brexit Party did lie horribly because their target audience was people who don't read into things. Like, they did it, you know? Party aimed at people who don't read things, made up a bunch of stuff to make the people who don't read things want to go along with them.
On the other hand, though, it's provided so much content for things like Mock the Week.
Oh yeah, British company's gonna go through like a fucking riot.
Yeah, so it, like...
Maybe our economy will get better as a result of everyone wanting to watch QI now.
I've like laughing at everything, but it's also been sad laughter.
It's Britain. Brexit is very British, you know? We did something horrific to our country. Well, we didn't, but, you know, the people who didn't go to I was going to say A form. People who didn't go to sixth form ruined it. But the rest of us can laugh at it. You were at sixth form.
I was at sixth form.
Yeah. I mean, like, the people who
I
immediately
finished
leave at GCSE to start watching Jeremy Kyle on the sofa on the doll. Yeah, nice Yeeter.
But that's not like the only reason.
Oh no, there
It's like
was...
a protest against.
Yeah, I know there was a lot going on. I am also... I'm also half taking the piss. I know there's a bit more to it than that. It's just very, very low-hanging fruit to go. Haha.
Poor people.
Yeah, and you know.
Working class.
I am literally just taking the low-hanging fruit there. Let's change the subject then. Have you drunk anything weird lately?
No, I've been alcohol-free for, since whenever I finished the Jack Daniels.
Congrats, or because you're poor congrats? Like, do you want to be alcohol-free?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Congrats.
I like drinking. But I don't like drinking all the time. So, there isn't really any in between.
I think I do, but I'm afraid of my weight, so I don't. You know? That's literally the reason.
But
I'm like,
it's
I would
also,
like
you know,
8 Guinnesses a day, but if I suddenly become overweight overnight,
it's also so much
won't.
more money.
it's pretty
I can
expensive,
spend
but
on
like,
tasty food.
yeah, I'm also, you know, I'm like, I had those delicious egg and soldiers for dinner earlier. So good. I haven't made them in like a year. And I had a craving, and it was extremely good decision. They were Burford Browns with sourdough. As I'm sure you imagined I probably would have had. Orange Man bad? That's right. I mean, he is. I don't know what good he has done. I actually think he is. Just,
That's true.
that's not even really a low-hanging fruit. Like, there's not really any... Like, Brexit might at least bring something.
Oh, I know a good orange man's done.
Go on.
Again, it's just he's offered comedy gold.
Yeah, but, like... He also, like... He's trying to, like, destroy the world's economy, isn't he?
Maybe. But he's also offered us comedy gold.
Orange Man bad is pretty funny. I've only heard it a few 100 billion times, so... Pretty happy to hear it a few more billion. Hey, Aether, I'm just gonna specifically hit you and not the boss. Whoops. I angled myself to, like, the left instead of at the boss's head. Oh, man. Would drinking beer with charcoal be considered ODD? Odd. Oh, I guess that's how you pronounce that. I was like, what is ODD? Is that like over the top? I didn't understand. I missed out on something there. ODD. I don't want to drink too much. I'm afraid of ODD. Over the drinking. Oh. Okay, that was good. That was good. That was a good Brexit we just did. Oh. No, I don't think drinking alcohol with charcoal is ODD. I think it sounds pretty normal. Like if it's in like a cocktail, I can see that. Smoky flavors are pretty common. Perhaps Orange Man isn't as bad as you propose. I couldn't imagine much of a worse outcome, to be honest. But like, yeah, you know, the world hasn't blown up yet. But I feel like out of all the people that might blow up the world, they couldn't have done much worse. Like, how many other people had like this much charisma and money, mostly money, to like get the entire like 51% of Britain
I just think
in America?
Like, America was in a tough place because you can't trust people that don't open, like, they physically cannot open their mouths all the way, like a normal human, because they've had too much Botox, and both their candidates, you know, were a problem with that, so therefore you can't vote for anybody you trust.
I agree. I think politics is very hectic, and I think that's a bit of a harsh take that I think no one would agree with, actually. I think I'm being a bit of an outlier. Politics bad.
I hope next time that,
Eat the rich.
both their candidates in the next election
They're just generic, like, suits.
No, just able to open their mouths without the Botox.
Yeah, new Botox, you reckon? Like, instead of Botox, they literally just ingest bleach.
Yeah, maybe.
The issues is the parties were infiltrated by people who weren't in the party. I misread that as people who didn't want to party, and I was like, well, I would definitely vote for a party king. Actually, imagine like Great Britain, party town.
What else is bad? It's not politics. Coronavirus.
It's true. It's true. You heard of that one? A little indie gem. Witcher 3.
Yep. I don't think you can pass that one off.
We were in the cinema and we saw an advert for Adidas, Sorry, I mean, we
Yeah.
saw advert for a clothes brand. Because I'm not sponsored, you shouldn't mention that. Anyway, watching an Adidas advert, and it had Ninja in it. What's up with that? He's a gamer. He doesn't wear clothes.
Oh, I think he might wear clothes.
No, but Adidas is what you wear if you like go running or you really like watching daytime TV. Also, I actually think Adidas stuff looks quite comfy, but don't tell anyone. Don't say it, alright? But
Telling your mom.
I think those trackies look kind of comfortable. I think spending money on nice trackies is good. Alright, hot take. That's someone who spent a $5 on trackies and is wearing them now thinking they're quite comfortable. I think you could do worse than a pair of Adidas trackies. Coronavirus is fear-mongering. Of course it's fear-mongering. It's a disease happening in like some very distant Chinese town that has a 2-week incubation period and is sold by washing your hands. It's horrific fear-mongering, but you know, it's the news. They're not going to get clicks unless they either mention Fortnite, Bitcoin, or like the latest hot disease.
It's also just more destabilization online on Reddit, I feel.
Oh, Reddit fucking loves everything.
So, you've got so many like fake things coming out about claims of whatever shit, and it's just from like random Reddit user and then other Reddit users.
A Reddit user recently claimed r/that happened, so we believe that this is actually a false statement. Reddit user, Big Titty Mama, DM me for hot pictures, 420, recently went on record as saying, /s, not too sure about this, but just wanted to post /s so you didn't think I was serious. We think he might be serious. This other user posted the URL to the popular music video, Ain't Going to Give You Up, by Richard Astley. This is possibly a movement of the alternative left. A new people that want to eat the
like
rich.
some more comments on like another news post today. And oh, it's the wrong button. Somebody was saying how a lot of this stuff's like, you know, that's been on Reddit is fake news, and then they
It's
go,
all fake.
no, this is the rhetoric that they want you to believe. And that this is really what's happening. And
No, it's not. They're just like 12-year-olds on Reddit who want upvotes. I'm not sure what they do, but they want them.
But like, there's body bags being carried out in the street.
Says
You can
who?
only know that if you read Chinese. I don't know, just fake news.
How about don't read the news
I think if it
and
was that bad,
watch
it
the
would
football.
Be, China would not withhold that information if it was actually that bad.
yeah, but no, they're
Because what good does
communists
it
though.
do?
They would definitely
yeah,
definitely
true.
hold the information.
True.
It's bad.
You're-
That's
you're
what
right, you're
I
right.
watched. The Redditor myballs47 said that it was bad. So he had like 50 upvotes.
Like,
he had
China
like
does a lot of bad things, and I don't trust China in a lot of things, but I feel like if there was like a...
I don't know. They do
pandemic-
use prisoners for like organ harvesting. That's kind of.
slave labor.
Well, I think organ harvesting might be a bit worse than slave labor. Maybe. It's like, yeah, you
Well-
work in a sweatshop, but at least you aren't, you know, on a surgery table
Well-
with your kidneys out.
This is where our
You know?
personal ideals differ, Willen.
You love them kidneys, don't you? Freshly grown.
I do.
This one's
I have
from.
to
Maybe there's no coronavirus. Maybe they just got a bit too obsessive with the organ harvesting.
That's why, Willen, you know, I'm
Made
saying
up.
I save a lot more money by not drinking, because I don't need to purchase a new liver every night.
I grow mine.
Oh, you grow yours in a petri dish.
No, in a pterodactyl dish. It's P is silent. Pterodactyl, you know, you can get there. There's a loop there. There's a link. You prefer the Bud Light virus? There we go. That was it. That's all I wanted, chat. Living in the US lets you not have to worry about anything because you have a military. Why not live in like
Whilst it might
Saudi
be time,
Arabia?
you just gotta learn to like not care.
It doesn't, like, none of it actually matters. Like,
Because we have the same with Brexit. Like,
It doesn't
everyone
actually-
talks about Brexit.
doesn't actually,
whereas
like-
we've just lost the plot at this point.
it's all gone to shit, right? Alcohol sales are gonna go up, and just get a job in like a brewery, and you'll be fine. Alright.
I'm homeless.
What game do you think I'd have to stream to become a full-time streamer? Does it have to be like a Team Fortress 3, or do you think there's another game that I could get like 100,000 viewers on and do that full-time? Because
you'd
Monster
have to
Hunter isn't
enter-
cutting it.
I think you'd have to enter tournaments as like a pro.
What if
An aspiring
instead?
pro in the next video game.
What if instead I made friends with a bunch of popular streamers and got in their Twitch
I don't
highlight
know if I actually
videos?
kill this boy.
How do you feel about the massive increase in acid attacks in the UK?
That'd be funny.
I think it's bad.
Oh,
I think acid
increase.
attacks are bad. What do you think, Tommy?
I personally
You think they're bad as
never
well?
been a huge fan of
Yeah.
just attacks.
I think I might be out here a little bit, chat.
And-
I think injuring people is usually quite bad.
Yeah, and,
Kinda
and
going-
acid attacks that can disfigure somebody, believe
What
them
is an
or
acid
lie,
attack?
even
It's
worse.
when you throw acid at someone, and it, permanently disfigures them and harms them. Because acid's quite,
Or bleach.
that's an alkaline, isn't it?
It is.
It's not an acid attack. Alright? Get out of here with your fake news. It happens a lot in the
Not bad,
UK.
not
There's
bad.
been like 4 or 5 major ones in the last few years, haven't there? Something like that. It's kind of nasty.
It's been
I'm
more
sure.
than
No,
that.
there's been more, but there's like as in major like on BBC
the ones
national
that like kill,
news.
the ones that kill like there was one that hit a baby or something.
Yeah. Who does that? I don't know. It's a good question. Probably quite unstable people.
Gangs.
Not even really gangs. It's probably.
It's been gang related.
Oh, I went on Reddit. It said it was the police. Or-
Oh, it was the police.
It said it was. I don't know if I should trust like
But, whoever's asking,
PM me
it's,
for dick pics, but
gang
he did say
related.
that. He said PM me for more detail, and when I did, he sent me a picture of someone's penis. So he's probably a trustworthy source. Tom, remember when I was farming yesterday? Just got a VIP gratitude ticket.
Yep. I've like 4 spare now.
Ooh, crisis attack jewel. That's useless.
They're worth money, and you can also meld them into gold decoration. The gold decoration ticket.
Ooh,
thing,
I might
if you
do
get
that.
enough. So. But yeah, they're worth like 10 grand each.
Yeah.
So they're not.
The thing is, like, you read the British news where it's like there's an acid attack every now and then.
Read the Daily Star, dude, or the Daily Mail.
Don't read
That's where you
anything
get
with
your real
daily in the
news.
title ever.
The Sun.
Page 3. Do they still do that? They must.
Yeah, page 3 is great.
Awesome. I know Pornhub exists, but page 3 of the Sun, like, come on.
Page 3 is like, it's someone else.
No, but I forgot what I was saying. Like Britain's quite a big, it's a small country, but it's quite like a popular boy. And I think people forget that like other parts of the world suck a lot more than like an acid attack every couple months.
We could be Brazil.
Could be on fire, or like
We could have terrorist attacks every single day, like
France
Iraq.
and Iraq. France is not doing very well, and they're like slightly south of it. Like, it's not actually that bad here, is it? Yeah, you could be drinking like actual like contaminated pool water. Anyway,
I did fun.
I'm like not far. I got Diablo Shatterer 3, so I'm not that far from the grinding mallet. I need a hard fang from Glavenus, 2 spine shells and a tail edge and some acid cysts. So I think I just need to fight. I think I need to fight and get the tail off. So I might keep my greatsword if we want to do that. And then for the one above that, I need to get a Valhazak Hardclaw and a couple more Glavenus things. I don't need the mantle though. But I've actually got these on my wish list, so I don't know if you want to do that, but we could do that.
Yeah.
Venice underwater? What happened to France? Oh, a lot of things. Like, I think they tried to add like a massive tax on using the road or something. I don't remember what it was. It was like a road tax of some kind.
And also, I don't think Venice being underwater is like a particularly bad thing. I think it's just,
Is it?
poor planning.
I didn't know Venice was underwater.
Yeah, it's been underwater for a while now.
Like, I know it's literally like a river city, but is it worse than it usually is? Because Venice is like, it's quite
It's had a
watery.
few floods.
No. France has a lot of terrorist attacks. And I don't know why. Why France?
Because there's a large Muslim population,
Is it just racism?
and then you've just got like racism on both sides. So
It's just nothing. It's nothing particularly like interesting. It's just like, haha.
reasons why they just happen.
Well, it kind of sucks. You ever think that?
But on the other hand, like I said, if it was one of the Afghanistan or
You wouldn't
Iraq
hear
or one of
about
these
any of it.
countries, they've got far more terrorist attacks every day.
Yeah, they have them like every day.
We don't have to check our buses with our kids on.
Yeah, And
I
if
think
you
we're
do, it's just because someone's like, they're worrying. Yeah. Someone just like feels a bit threatened. Nothing actually really happens that much. Like major cities have worse problems, but like we're like quite far up our own arse. So if something happens and the media can pull on it, they'll like make it be like this a massive deal. Like on the same front page of BBC, there will be like Notre Dame caught fire and exploded, and then slightly down from there will be the 58,000 post about. Was it like the tower in London that
Wait a
burnt
minute.
down?
I should have heck this. I should have some
Grenfell or something?
investigations for display.
It's because of the sanctuary approach to immigration. Is France quite happy with immigrants or not? Like, as in, like,
The
if you're
French
on,
don't like it,
the
especially
French
after
people
the
don't like it, but like,
recent attack.
yeah. I mean, like, the French people don't like it, but is the law like it's really easy to become a? I thought Germany took most of
It's
our.
part of the EU, so they take quite a few.
Oh.
Like, the EU takes them on.
I thought Germany had like the most immigrants. We had like not even that many in like the whole scheme of things. We have like quite a few, but like Germany takes on so many. If you're gonna do immigration, you have to do it in a controlled manner. That's true. That's true. But you know,
Alright, I posted.
be good about it. The English Channel isn't far between France and England, so migrants get through. Yeah, you can get across it in a boat.
You can swim it if you're feeling adventurous.
I feel like if you're a immigrant from Eastern Europe, you might have a difficult time swimming the English Channel.
Maybe.
Just considering it.
I'm just telling you.
You might want like a really good burger or two before you try it.
You should
Like a
really
shot of
eat before
whiskey.
you swim, right?
No, that's just what your mum tells you. It makes you float probably. Wait, the ocean has salt water. Does that mean it's really easy to float in the ocean compared to like a swimming pool where it's fresh? Someone baiting. Don't bait each other, chat. Be nice. Oh, it's your quest, okay. Be kind to each other, chat. We were not trying to rile people up, but we were just kind of going like, haha, Brexit, and then we're like, hang on. Haha, America. Wait, hang on.
Ha, world.
Yeah, there we go. So now we've gone through all the BBC categories. Do you want to go to weird? What like weird? What weird info?
We've got environmental and science.
That shit's boring. Oh, did anything interesting happen in science lately? Go on.
Didn't they get photos of Jupiter?
We not had a few of those. I thought I've seen a few of those. Do you mean like high quality ones?
Yeah, like good ones.
Go on. I hadn't heard of that.
I don't know.
Chat, do you know anything about that?
Yeah, chat. You love Jupiter.
Be nice, chat. No more politics. See, I didn't say no politics because we were talking about it, and then I'd be in the wrong as the streamer, and that's bad. But no more. Yeah, that's right. Take that, chat. Data-oriented design is pretty cool. What's your thoughts on SwiftUI, Donut? Do you have any information on it that you want to share? Because I personally hate it, but also like it, but mostly hate it. But like some bits are good, but most of it's horrid and I hate it.
So what you're saying is overall you love it?
No, I hate it. Android's more fun. Some things Apple do are very convenient, but that doesn't make up for the immense amount of things that are horrifically impossible to do. Wait, hang on, I need to get its tail. Isn't Glavenus's tail really hard to get, or is it just the same as every other monster?
This boy always breaks his tail for me. Like, he just ruins it. I don't know why.
SwiftUI, not Swift, SwiftUI. I don't know if you've done much Apple stuff. It's like last year, middle of the way, Apple completely changed how you develop apps. Oh, I should probably equip my mantle, eh? I feel like I never really fight acidic Glavenus. We've done it like 4 times.
Oh, I fought him so many times because I've made all of his armor.
You think it's cool?
Yeah, I like his armor.
You never use Swift or SwiftUI? Okay. I was wondering if you had any opinion on it, because you said you like data-oriented design. It's, SwiftUI is sort of like, I forget what, they have like the wanky programming terms for it, but like, instead of explicitly saying, I want a text box of this size and this area with this information, you say, I want a text box, and it just kind of automatically does all of it. It's one of those programs. So a lot of things are good, but then because it's also in beta right now, it's got a shit ton of horrific bugs that you can't deal with. None of the old libraries really work. And some stuff is hidden and you have to figure it out yourself. Like everything has a padding by default on it of some kind. Well, there's no padding, sorry, it's just margin. For some reason. Anyway. Or it might be there's only padding. It's been like a week or two since I've used it, so I've forgotten. But there's only one or the other. But, everything has a padding on it by default, or a spacing. And you don't know that until you start to do menus and tabs, and you want everything to, like, link together nicely without gaps. And then suddenly there's, like, a weird spacing between everything. And you don't know that. And you don't know what number it is, so you can't, like, have a default. You can't say either do this or that. You have to just either use that default padding on absolutely everything, or not use it and you make up your own stuff.
Oh.
Hello. It's garbage collectors, you don't really care. I thought Swift is meant to be very fast, because it compiles straight to Objective-C, which compiles to machine code. Oh, good night. Thank you. You did it. Good night.
Who's he having a turf? Oh.
Swift does reference counting, but it's all the same. I was under the impression that, like, Swift is actually meant to be very efficient. And I just don't understand it well enough to know how to take advantage of that. But, like, Swift is built on top of Objective-C, which is horrible to write in. I don't even want to begin to learn it, because no one uses it anymore anyway. I don't want to work for a job where I have to use it more than, like, just to look at, like, libraries that are written in it.
Make sure you pick up all of
the
shinies, because
I've gotten a few things out of it.
Yeah, getting the acid crystals is actually a fucking nightmare.
Okay. It's way better than Java, I think. I think the idea is, like, Java is VM'd and all that nonsense. Swift is meant to compile fairly neatly into machine code. I don't know, you know how many steps they do between, but, like, it's meant to be pretty good. That's all I'm going to say. I haven't done enough research. My, like, co-worker's done way more thought into it than I have. Or way more research. Why? I was at the end of my last swing, and he was like, got him. Java is VM-based. Yeah, you seen the Java virtual machine? The original idea of Java, I believe, was to have, like, web apps everywhere that would run on, like, anything on the web. That was the idea. So stuff's written for Java to be in the Java virtual machine, so it'll run on any system, ideally. Any system that supports it. So, like, Android's written in Java. It's actually, like, based on Java. When you write for Android, you write in Java, but the actual operating system is Java. Web apps obviously support Java.
Kick a crap.
Yes.
What a dick.
Bless you, Chris.
Bless you, Chris.
Mac supports Java and Linux supports Java. Was Java supposed to be like Flash? I'm pretty sure Java was much pre-Flash. Because Flash was Macromedia. I don't know if there was a pre-Macromedia, but it was Macromedia Flash. But yeah, if you think of Macromedia Flash as being the sort of web app thing that people do use it for like slideshows and web games and stuff. That was the idea of Java, but people really liked it because you could write multi-platform stuff. I think. My history's a little null because I don't really pay that much attention to it. I'm not confusing Java for JavaScript, like actual Java, like Java, not JavaScript. Straight Java was meant to be little web applets. It's just meant to run on everything. But like pretty early on, people just like decided it was going to be they're just going to use it for like everything. But yeah, it's cross-platform and VM. Oh yeah, actually, so I was going to say, it was meant to be for web apps because it's in a virtual machine. And the idea was going to be that would made it secure, so you could just download a web app of Java, run it in the virtual machine, and ideally it wouldn't destroy your computer. Because this was in the days where net security wasn't really that good. I believe, you know, it's been like 3 years since I've done the first year of uni, or less than that, but you know, about 3 years. I don't really remember it too well.
You're making the town.
Oh shit, sorry. I was just smacking the head. Let me do my final hit. Never mind, the final hit completely missed him. Oh. Look into it, Donut. Early Java's interesting.
Where's the stone?
That's also why it can have stuff like a garbage collector thing. Is it? No, it's not. That's nothing to do with the garbage collector. I'm just adding words on. Like an essay that I don't really know what I'm doing or anything in. Hello, Robot Raytheon. What if this guy's weak to torch pods at all? No. That does that absolutely nothing. They did like 9. I don't know if they do like an extra effect, like they might set him on fire or something if you do enough of them. Oh, excuse me. He Did you see that, Tomu?
Yeah, that's what happens all the time to me.
Perfectly threaded. I was doing like so much.
Whenever this guy stands up, it just makes me cry.
And there you go. I did like 710 to it from like below.
Alright, now you want to break his back to get the acid crystals.
Did some of those white things I got off the floor, were those acid crystals?
Oh, there's a chance that they can be, yeah.
Is he meant to be harder than normal Galabinus, or...?
I think he's easier.
I think he's easier, but is he meant to be the harder one? Like, is he meant to be the more exotic one?
I don't know, he comes after. Alright, now breaks back. Can.
This acid doesn't actually do, like, any damage. Like, I thought if you stepped on it, you'd, like, die. But it does, like...
Does a fair amount when you're stunned in, though.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. But, like, just wandering in it there, like, just to do a few more hits to the back didn't seem to be too bad.
Yeah.
Unless JavaScript's made in the VM. Gonna get this tail carve quickly. He actually dropped a material next to it. It had the horned acid crystal on it. Ooh, sick. I think I might need more stuff for, like, the final thing. But I can at least maybe make some bits of the first half of the...
Honestly, getting the acid crystals is, I thought, was the hardest part of this fight.
What I don't know is if I needed acid crystals for the second, for, like, the actual grinding mallet itself.
No, you don't need it for the second.
Just the first one. Okay.
It's just the first one.
I didn't get the tail bit from the tail, though, which I think I do need. Oh, sorry. GeForce made a beta for VM servers that grant you access to a decently powerful machine from any device. You mean cloud computing? That sounds like cloud computing. That sounds cool, though. It's the same thing that all the other companies do. It means that you can have, if you're really into like machine learning, you could like book off a little section of computing power and run your learning on it.
What is Plank doing?
I want to see what he's doing. It sounds like he's having a fun, kooky YouTube highlight time. What is he doing? My word.
He's just gone. Is he still going?
He's still go...
Oh yeah, there's like a... I don't know if it's a bug or anything.
No, he's teleported somewhere. Did he disconnect? Wait. Was he like spinning with the horn or with the hammer while he was...
Yeah.
My word. Imagine if I was like a large yelling YouTuber. I definitely could have like really done that. I could have like screamed at that and highlighted it and like reviewed it. I think about that sometimes. I'm like, what if I was like extremely obnoxious?
Yeah.
Would I be richer?
How successful would you be? Loud is funny, remember?
That's true. Like the louder you are, then the better you are, right? You ever heard like, not Jimmy Neutron? Who's the one with the stupid laugh?
Me.
No, Jimmy. What's his face? Jimmy Carr?
Jimmy Fallon. Oh yeah, Jimmy Fallon.
Oh no, I have a thing as well. Tommy, I disconnected. Hello? You there?
Oh, unlucky. Well, yeah, the boy is really low on health, so you don't have that much further to go.
I have traps on me actually.
Yeah, he's not that low, I don't think.
Well, he's not, but like I can trap him. I mean.
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye. I was just thinking, like, imagine that, like, in a highlight. I could, like, zoom in on it and, like, spin around and do, like, funny memes. And go, like, whoa, isn't that, like, whoa, oh my god, I've never seen that before. Whoa. Oh my god. And then, like, when he disconnects, go, like, ah ha 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 ha, wow. That's a fail. Can we hit 10 likes? That would work. I think I'd be great as an obnoxious YouTuber. There you go. Do you like that, chat? I gave it a go. He, like, teleported above me. I think he meant to land on the bone pile next to me, but he didn't. He missed it, and he teleported across the whole map. Hello, chat. Clip? Clip, chat. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
she
I'm
could probably-
stunned. This is so stunning. Please clip. Clip that. Oh my god. No clip. Chat. TCL. Not TCL. What's the one in Fallout? TCL's like a networking protocol. No, it's TCP. What is TCL? Maybe it is TCL. Hey lads.
TCL is a
Hey
network.
Black. Hey Meepachu.
Oh, I got a network connection error now. Is it Steam?
That's... Ooh, I hope not, because we're playing an online game. Chat, is Steam
Yeah.
down?
Ebony Odegaran just came in and jumped into my track for the fucking...
Yo, Michael is putting in work here. Can I get a like in chat from Michael? Putting in work. He is stun-locking the monster, giving us a chance to heal, and just, in general, being a great boy. Can I get a woo-hee-hee in chat from Michael? Michael smiley face chat.
I put my shock trap down and Odegaran comes in and he like just jumps into the Glavenus and pushes him out of the way only to
Steam
fall
is
into
down.
the trap.
Okay. Oh my word, I'm being hecked on.
Yeah. I'm
Chat,
just
can I get a
connected to
wool
Steam.
sad in chat for being hecked on? I'm stunned. Well, no, that's pretty close. Wait, Donut, have you not got other emotes? Like a wool fret or something? You talk about Twitch Prime League. Chat, come on. If we can get one Twitch Prime subscriber, I will post cringe. It's kind of fun, actually.
I
Tommy.
got
Maybe I will be
2
obnoxious.
acid crysts for this. And I got a mental.
You're already doing that.
I've already got like 2 mentals for Glavenus.
Yikes. Your only emote is the middle section. Oh, he's capable. He's got skulls on him. Does that mean he's always capable?
Yeah.
Should I wait for him to go asleep and then put a shock trap down?
Just put a shock trap wherever he's running to, if you can.
He's pretty big. He's like running quite fast. The shock trap's going down pretty fast.
Yeah, they go down the fastest. So you just run.
Oh,
like,
I got him. Yeah. Chuck down these trank bombs. Oh, I got him. Yeah. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Whoa, that was an epic win.
Steamworks time until Steam comes online.
Chat, if you donate 8,000 million bits, I will half of a dab. Alright?
You will half a dab.
Can we get this hype train going?
How many Prime subscriptions do you need to get to make Chris dab?
Chris, how many Prime subs do I need to make you dab?
I bet Chris is dabbing as we speak.
She wouldn't dab.
She always dabs.
Chris wouldn't dab. Yo, is that cute Hina with mouse ears? Just dabbed right there. Fortitude
Yeah.
Physique baited me because it was a big gem that was bright red. Yeah, who's that, Chris? Is that hashtag Mr. Whale? Chat, come on, can I get a wool hee in chat for Mr. Whale, please? The whale. Look, he can make him flat, like squish, but you can make him large.
No, don't make him large, squish. No, I hate that.
You can do this weird thing where you pull his eyes around to the front and he looks frightening. He's an extremely good boy and I love him. Thank you, Chris. Oh, he's so squishy. Oh, that's really nice. There you go. Yeah, chat, can I get a wool hee in chat for Mr. Well? Come on, bro. Oh my word. That's a duck. Chin fan? How's your VK?
It's good.
Yeah, it is good, Tommy. There you go.
Just like that.
Oh.
Nice.
You made a whale flush and blood grave that you kept to this day. That's very cute. Do you have a picture of it, Donut Viking chap?
That is cute.
Is it Swedish? Is it a veal?
I like wood.
A wheel? It's probably how the Swedish speak, right? Oh, I got a wheel from Ponty Pandy. Hello. I will equip my new hammer. I need... Oh, shit, Timothy.
Steam might be back online actually.
Heck yes. Yo, the grinding mallet is like obscenely better than the one before it. Like normally the upgrade isn't actually that big between 10 and 11. It's like the sharpness has purple on it and it's like way bigger. It has like 100 more damage.
How bigger?
Like the
Brown.
bar moves all the way down. Like yellow in the first one is all like way more beyond halfway, and on the second one yellow's like a third of the way in. And it's got like a little bit of purple on the end, so you could chuck on a bunch of handicraft and stuff.
Okay.
Anyway,
I've made a new session.
I'll join it if you like. I need.
it's up to you.
I want to join it. I need a Valhazak Hardclaw, 1 Glavenus Hardfang, and 3 Glavenus Spine Shells. So, do you want to do a little Valhazak?
Yeah. I should have some investigations because I've been stocking up on the El Dragon.
What would be fun on this hammer that's big?
You know what's big? The great sword.
Saved it. You saved it, Tommy. Play
What?
Nuclear Throne.
Saved it from what?
You can
That's
play
what I was gonna
co-op
say.
with Nuclear Throne together. I'm aware of Nuclear Throne together. I played that. I don't really want to play Nuclear Throne. I think I've played 350 hours of it, and I think that's enough. If it was in 60 FPS and still being updated,
Why not
I
play
might.
1,000 more?
If it wasn't capped at 30, maybe, you know? If I didn't get like a headache playing it. Protection. Oh, I could get full Divine Blessing. Yeah. Is that the only thing I've got with Divine Blessing on it? Is it protection?
I mean, you need miasma for the Val.
Oh. Oh, well that's easy. I'll just chuck on a big miasma. That simplifies that. What's this hammer like, sharpness-wise? It's not... I'll leave on all my handicraft and stuff. I'll get rid of this, sharp, maybe? Like a little miasma? Because I just want full. I don't want any miasma at all. I, like, can't be asked to deal with it. You know?
Yeah, I get you. That's why, yeah.
Yeah. Is it just like a miasma jewel? Yeah, I've got a bunch of those. Let's do that, and then... Do I not have a... Throttle / protection? Oh no, I wanted that protection.
Do I have a miasma big boy?
I could probably get rid of one handicraft for a... what's it? Elementalist. I think that's fine. Yeah? Yeah. Probably be fine. Daily Anthem. Hey lads. What have you just posted in my chat? Is that Swedish?
No, it's cringe.
I'm sorry, you have posted cringe. You will lose subscriber. Please, post a Woolhina now. Or forever hold your peace. Alright, let's go. I'm ready to mallet this boy. Although really the mallet isn't the best idea here, but I will. I really like Woolhina with the, like, the mouse. Or the rat, I guess. I think it's very cute. Thank you for posting that. Can I get a door? The energy in this chat's incredible right now.
Sure sounds like it wouldn't.
Yeah, can I keep the hype going, chat? For
Why keep
for two
the
or
hype going?
for two subscribers, I will. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Go on. You won't.
You're in the session, boy.
Oh, that's probably why you aren't in my server. Wait, is it the same? How do I join it?
I put a new code into chat.
Oh, I see. Yo, thank you, chat. Yeah, thank you, Rathalos and Top Bowser. That's a ye. That's a wool. Ye wool. Ye wool wool ye.
I'm a doggo go and I bjork
Bark,
and
bark,
I
bark.
bjork
Thank,
doggo.
whoa.
I'm a doggo
Whoa.
go and I sneeze
Wow.
and I
Oh, sneeze. That's right.
Oh, he's
okay.
itchy.
He's itchy.
Sneeze, azanies, and azanzies.
It's
Ye wool, he.
Rathalos. Every time you post a variant of that, it's like always actual gone. Yo, Thomas as well. Thomas Bowser. Thanks for the 20 months.
Wool hee hee wool ho ho wool hee hee wool ho ho
Wool hee hee wool ho ho.
wool hee
Tomu, I think I
wool
accidentally
ho
left the
wool
game and then
hee
joined the
wool
same
ho
game.
ho wool hee hee wool ho ho happy youngster wool and wool hee
I know
hee
there's a
wool
patch
ho
that
ho
increases the
wool
frame
hee
rate.
hee
I
wool
still don't
ho
want to play
ho
it.
wool hee hee wool ho ho wool hee hee wool ho
Whoa.
ho wool heena.
Woolhina. Well, thank you, Thomas Bowser. There's usually a reason I don't play a game that I used to like. It's like I don't want to play it anymore, you know? Like I know you can play Nuclear Throne at a higher frame rate, but like it's the same. I've played a lot of it. Like 350 hours or whatever in like a small indie game is like a lot. you know? How the heck do I join your server?
Did it? No, it looks like it didn't actually update when I did it.
That's epic. Thank you.
Alright, is it updated now?
Twitch does that.
Why is it not updating?
Twitch does.
Piece of shit.
Whoa.
I sent it in Discord anyway.
No, I think I've got it. Start
It's
game.
not the JBZ one.
When I do start game, it automatically puts me in the old server. It like doesn't let me into. It doesn't even let me have like the option to
Are
connect.
you online on Steam?
I don't know.
Maybe clicking online on Steam might.
Like maybe it doesn't even give the option to join a server if your servers are down or something. Let's have a look. Steam, Woolen, I'm in offline, obviously. We go online. How's Steam looking? Stuff loads. So maybe that's fixed it. You cannot do this right now. That's all it says on everything. I might need to restart the game maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it says you're offline.
I've got messages from this Tomu. Oh, I'll just click play game. Accepted Tomu's invitation. Start game. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It says you're offline.
Yeah, I mean I'm online. Like,
Yeah.
like I am right click online profile
Yeah, no, I
green.
can see you online.
Maybe I just need to restart the game. Yeah, it says offline at the very top of Monster Hunter. Do I need to crit and restart?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Kirby.
Weird.
I just restart. Uh-oh, stinky. That's mean.
Kirby smelled himself.
Alright, let me restart that and then like join your game manually. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Because you just go on like when you start, just be like friends,
Oh, right.
friends session.
I was wondering if I could do it through like the chat, the actual chat. Good night, Meepo. God, I really do need a damn haircut. You like this BRB screen? I like it too, and I'm glad that you like it. It's switchy art from a while ago. I decided it was probably better to use than like that blurred out TF2 thumbnail that I was using.
I'm gonna eat a croissant.
Oh, were you asking me to talk to the Seeker? I was looking around, but I didn't see anything. What sort of croissant?
One from Tesco's, because I went to Tesco's on the way home today. And it's just another chocolate one, but it's not as good as the hazelnut chocolate ones from the co-op.
Do you like those? I normally just like the default ones. Girls do
No,
their
I
best
don't,
now and
I'm not a
Albert
fan of normal croissants.
Oh.
You gotta put stuff in them. I'm a fan of a savoury one though, like
Savory?
with ham and cheese. And...
Oh, okay. I disagree. I like croissants a lot. I think they're really good.
But then I also like it with jam. But like a lot of jam.
Just give me a plain croissant. I'll be happy.
Like a jar of jam.
How am I? I'm pretty good, I guess. Got a lot of work to do, but have been getting a lot of work done, so I don't feel worse off for it. Hello, Buckarimi. You sure a guy in Dark Souls 1 doing item... Oh, Foggate randomizer will be fun. Like, regular Dark Souls item randomizer doesn't sound great. But the idea of there being, like, areas locked off that teleport you to other parts of the world sound actually quite fun. You don't understand savoury muffins. What do you mean? You just,
Oh, I love savoury
just toast
muffins.
and butter a muffin. Is that not what that means?
I don't know if Android's talking about muffins as in like muffins, like cupcake type, or if she's talking about muffins as in...
Do you mean English breakfast muffins that you rip in half, alright? No knives. I know. Don't. Alright. Yeah? Alright. English breakfast muffins that you rip in half and put in the toaster and then cover in Lurpak.
Yeah.
Or Sainsbury's finest butter, if you're feeling posh. Any butter will do, actually, but try and spend more, because like the butter really comes out. You know, scrambled egg on that boy is delicious. Or like a fried egg.
Or
That's
a poached egg.
Poached egg's perfect. Perfect for me. Yeah, put a bit of salt on that, and then like some green thing. It does, like, anything will do. I know
like
people like
savoury
shives.
cupcake muffins.
Shives? Shive sounds cooler than chive, so I'm going to start saying that.
I've had a pea and ham cupcake muffin,
A pea?
and then I've had a cheese one.
Have you posted
They're
a...
both amazing.
thing?
Yeah.
He went from the tutorial area into Priscilla. Ooh. Val Hazak. Him down. Wait, this is not... Oh, yeah, when you fight Val Hazak in Iceborne, he's up there, isn't he? Did Chris have a Chris, did you have a good birthday? Tom Bowser's asking if you had a good birthday.
Very good.
She nodded, put her thumbs up, and is yelling, "It was very
Yeah, it was
good."
very
Yeah. I know Tomu hears because Discord is just voice activated, but on stream I have it so it cuts out quiet audio, so I don't know if it goes through. Alternative,
good.
shove.
It cuts out Chris.
Yo, are you posting deciliters in my chat? Are you actually 60? Donut, come on. Go on, tell me, are you 60? Are you actually? Because I know you like science and computing, so you're kind of cool, but like, deciliters? Or is that like Swedish for like milliliters? Do you not call it milliliters? Do you call it like dilliliters?
Demiliters, like a demi
God.
god.
Yeah, there you go. That's the only word I can think of. Apparently I left the quest, so that's pretty epic.
Did you just unready at the last second?
No.
Well,
Well, I guess I'll just do that again.
just yeah, I think you did.
Yikes. Long boy hurt his foot again. Yeah, I saw you posting like Stinky Boy in the Discord. I was wondering what was wrong with him. He had like a little thing on in the picture on the right hand side. Put rolled oats and water in the microwave and waste 2 minutes. Don't. First of all, Donut, you're posting DL. Second of all, you're making microwave porridge with water and oats. Why? I thought you were cool. I just said you were quite cool. Do you not know that you should use milk? Not half milk, half water. You just use milk with oats.
Chocolate milk.
Don't do that. You use milk with oats. And salt.
Chocolate milk.
Use a lot of salt in your porridge. And then, like, if you're feeling a bit spicy, you can put other stuff in. Like, I won't. If you put
Chili.
frozen fruit in, I'm not going to blame you. That's cool.
Chili flakes.
Sure. That doesn't actually
Chili
sound
flakes
awful.
and chocolate milk.
Honestly, that awful doesn't sound awful. Yo, Kaedrin.
64.
Thanks for the 64 gay scorpions.
A nice- a nice
I am
strong
broke up
Stilton.
Iceborne, I can watch again Wall or Ooh.
Ooh, 18 months. Thanks, Kaedrin. To tier 2. Tier 2. Tier 2. I don't hear that one very often, actually. It might literally just be you the last, like, year who's got the tier 2. It's quite cool. Oats suck. Cups suck. Swedes always use deciliters instead of cups. It's a better measurement. Well, yeah, but, like, milliliters. Like, come on, bro. Why would you do this? But, yeah, you just put some oats and, like, some milk together and, like, wait a bit, and it gets done. If you want to be posh, you can waste, like, you know, 10, 15 minutes and try and cook it on a low heat on the hob. Or you can microwave it. I actually accept that microwaved oats are fine. I think it's actually one of the microwave things that isn't too bad. Why say 100 milliliters when 1 DL do the trick? Because I laughed at you about it. Is that not enough? I think it's ridiculous. Is that like a normal thing in Sweden? Because it's not been used in the UK. Like, occasionally you'll buy like a really old drink that's in DL, and you're like, why?
I've never heard of DL. I thought he was making stuff up. I'm not gonna lie.
I've seen it on like old ass products that have existed since World War 0.5. Is that a squished Walhina? I take back what I said. DL sounds great. Let's go back to using DL, which I'm sure Britain's always used, right? This boy's looking spooky. I've had tier 2 since Hina Woke was a thing. Oh no, it's not even called Hina Woke. Is it called Wool Woke? It's not Discord. Heck yeah. Possibly have to get him some leg braces and booties to stop him being an idiot. What's up with your, like, horse? Like, does he just sprain his ankle? Does he have, like, a bit of a strange gait or something? You can't imagine DL looking weird. It's the normal thing to you. When I see DL, I think you're writing DB. Like, my brain thinks you're talking about audio.
Decibels.
Yeah. Because I just see, like, D and then a straight vertical line, and I'm like, that's a decibel. It's not used in the UK. Like, it's not used anymore. Every Swedish baking recipe is in deciliters. I mean, we're not ones to complain. Like, we use ounces in some things, and if I'm honest, a bunch of the recipes I use are from my mum, and they're in ounces, and I just
I don't
use
even know
them.
what an ounce is.
I don't know either, but I've got a thing. I've got a weighing.
An ounce goes into a pound, right?
Yeah, I think so. But
What
like,
does a pound go?
I've got no idea.
It's like
But like,
a-
I've got a set of scales, and it does it in ounces.
Oh.
So I just wait until it's about like 4 or whatever. It's nice because it makes baking really easy. I know that might not be a good excuse to like ounces, but like you don't have to faff around. When I'm doing milliliters, I try and get, or like milligrams, or regular grams, I guess.
You
You want to get as close as possible, if not literally on it. So you like get a little spoon out and everything. With ounces, you're just like, it's close enough. So I made Chris's birthday cake earlier. It's like sitting cooling now. We used the ounce recipe for that. Is this Black Veil Bride's Valhazak? It's got a thing over its face, so I think so. It doesn't usually have that, does it?
It doesn't.
Does
So
it?
this one's kind of green.
Oh. Oh yeah, the Valhazak set is literally like a funeral thing, isn't it? Desi I think is cool. Desi anything, I think it sounds cool. It's like an RPG sort of measuring unit. I would like 1 decigram of candied rainbow apples, please. That's the sort of thing you would say, I imagine.
Where's he backing up?
It's a greyhound thing when they run like idiots and hurt themselves all the time, hence why they always... Yeah, they do retire in early, don't they? They retire at 4. I thought greyhounds retire at like 2. They're like footballers. You did a hunt against him in Master Quest and went wide range to keep people from dying because no one ran a Fluvia resistance. I have full. I had like...
I don't know why you wouldn't ever run a Fluvia resistance on any Valhazak.
It makes it so much easier. Or like the horn.
Yeah.
I think I
Without
did
being
upgrade
a-
Tailstra.
Again, without being a speedrunner, like, just do it.
It actually makes it faster. Like,
Just
unless you
do
are
it.
literally being efficient as heck. The fact that you don't have to constantly waste time in a heal helps so much. 4 is successful, 2 if not. Okay. He is basically a horse. I mean, they are. I feel like... There must be some Victorian book about, like, a child who wanted a greyhound to, like, have as a horse. Oh, yes. Queen Victoria's 4th servant's daughter, Victoragia. She used a greyhound horse from the Nottingham Greyhound Stables, and it was a rather fine mutt. Some would say even a good boy. Wide range nullberries and chugging potions. Maybe I want like a vit with with wide range if that exists, because then I could just be like, you know, I'm spamming potions.
Or yeah, you go for a type.
I kind of miss having.
You have free meals.
Do I have free meals still?
Try
I have
out
1 free meal actually.
Chugging potions with maximum free meals.
Oh, hang on. I have free
I
meal,
have
but
1.
there's only 1 slot for it on like the main menu, on the start
Yeah,
menu.
because you don't have the Tiger so.
Is Tiger X the only way to raise it above 1?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
So you build a Tigrex set.
Yeah, and I
You
was
run a
using that
fr-
before, wasn't I?
You either run, I guess you could go for a boot, but you probably just run like a sword and shield, so you can like heal faster. Then you just drink.
I forget. What makes
you
sword
run,
and
like-
shield heal faster? Like, can you use it while you're
Because you can use it
attacking?
whilst it's like out. Yeah.
While your weapons are.
And then you have like Mushroom Mancer, and then you'd also have stuff that when you interact with things, so like these spore pups,
Mhm.
if you interact with them, that you can heal off them, and then you'd be like the ultimate support. You'd be just a heal slap,
Nice.
basically.
You have a free meal / crit eye gem, and it's great. Max potions never run out. Free meal's good. Like, I'm enjoying
Yeah, I have
it.
a free meal. Actually.
I'm currently got one on my current set. Current. The reason your oat porridge recipe doesn't include milk is because you add it afterwards with raisins and lingonberry. What is that? That sounds cool.
Lingonberry.
What's lingonberry? Is it like small
It's a
and
berry.
black?
I know that the Finnish people like it, so I guess the Swedish people do as well.
Is it a Northern Europe thing?
Yeah, maybe. Because you have
Good
it with
enough for a
like
lot of
pudding in Finland.
Okay. I would have to ask though, like, I think adding milk to a porridge is good afterwards, but like, why not make the base out of milk? Do you not want like a delicious, creamy breakfast, you know? Where you're like, hang on, this isn't nearly enough for a full breakfast. I'm gonna like double the recipe, and then you double the recipe and you can't eat all of it, and you're like, come on, bro. Who came up with this recipe? If you made out the base out of milk, you would run out of milk. Are you a student, Donut, still? Because that sounds like a first-year student problem, where you're living in halls and you can't like get the large milks because the Tesco's near you doesn't do them, so you can only get the little milks. So you're like, well,
But the little milks are good.
not the little milks. I mean like the medium milks, not like the ones that
Yeah, I get the medium ones.
Yeah.
So
I get the giant
I think
ones.
that's a good size.
I like milk.
I don't go through enough milk.
Oh, I use it a lot. I want to start buying a shit ton of eggs again. I used to, like, while I was at uni, but for whatever reason,
I have,
I
like,
haven't been.
So many eggs to buy. Because when I did like the fancy fry up,
You bought a bunch of them.
Yeah, I bought some at Co-op, but they don't have like Burford Browns. And when I went into Sainsbury's to check if the Sainsbury's had them, because it's like not like a big Sainsbury's, like a little one, but they had Burford Browns. So I was like, well, I'll buy these as well. So I've got like a whole set of eggs to eat,
Ooh.
and then 4 Burford Browns to go through as well. But I'm gonna poach those and eat the other ones like scrambled or something.
Oh. This may or may not be a student problem. Donut, do you drink any alcohol at all? Because if you do, you could just do a delivery. And then if you can't make the free delivery, you can just buy alcohol to make up the price. Get to see he's using the Virgin Hammer instead of the Chad Horn. Excuse me, I made this from Glavenus. So, you know, think about that before you say things.
Glavenus isn't
He's a
weird.
Chad. He has a
Yeah,
sword
especially the acid
tail.
one. He does.
He might suck, but like he's still cool about it. You know, he's not like a Jagras who like they're just tiny and like wimpy and small and ugly, and they're like always boring you. At least Glavenus is like, no, I'm gonna bite my tail and like stab you. I have like no health left, but I'll still do it. You won't stop me. You don't drink any alcohol at all. Do you drink a lot of juice? Like 40 pounds worth of juice.
I don't drink juice. I think that's the one thing that I don't have as much as I have at home.
I'm not using the steak because we were fighting Diablos earlier and I didn't want to do no damage whatsoever. And then I just crafted this, so I was like, let's use this. Do you enjoy ice juice? Ah, I know what you mean. You mean that good
I
old
also love
delicious,
the juice.
good old liquid snow, eh? Well, you know, I decided I was going to hook onto him because he was up in the air permanently, but I guess the moment he decides, he'll just be down here, eh? I thought I had flinch free, but apparently not. I definitely just got flinched by my teammate.
Well, that's your fault, isn't it?
Nah, it's the game's fault. Why didn't it give me a menu that said it, you know? Give me Monster Hunter 6, where you can have custom notifications when I forget to bring something to a quest.
There's Blank. I think Blank's disconnected again, so get ready for Steam to go down. You just come and stare at him, he's like frozen.
I don't like that we go down in order. It's probably like the country we're in or something, right? Like,
Yeah,
he disconnects and then we disconnect from like each other.
Yeah. Well, because London on the Steam stats thing was like 66%. So.
Takes. Understilled snow. Ooh, free meals. It actually tells you when free meal activates, doesn't it?
Yeah. So when you got the Tiger Egg set, it's just going, it's just popping off.
You can't cap this guy, can you? He's elder than me. Wait. Isn't he based on Legiana? Which isn't elder.
It's like a rotten Kashala.
Oh, Kashala Dora. Which one was
thanks
Kashala
for the
Dora?
wicked
Was that Windy Boy?
Yeah.
Wait, is Legiana not Windy Boy?
No, Legiana's ice. Ice bird.
Yeah, that's probably what's really confusing me when I've been saying I could swear Legiana was an elder dragon. Because I always think of Kashala Dora, which is elder.
Yeah.
Legiana's just generic sky dragon. With ice. Now with liquid water.
I think we can weaken the tails now.
Sure. Is this gonna work?
Ah. Finished it.
Wait, this might be his arse.
I'll say it counts.
Oh, does it? Even though it's 2 different cap points. Yellow snow? Oh, you mean lemon snow? It's a reference to Family Guy. I saw that clip on twitter.com. Stop drugging your horses, chat. Bear Grylls'
I'll
favourite.
keep doing it.
Hmm?
Keep drugging your horses.
Don't drug anything, right? The only thing you should be drugging is... I don't know, spiders. Remember that old video from like old times where it was like spiders on drugs? It's like the cocaine spider. I thought it was quite funny at the time when I watched it, aged 15. 15? Age 10? I'm very bad at like estimating ages, I've realized. Like, yeah, I did this when I was a teenager. That's a range of like, what, 9 years? 8 years? I don't know. Hello. Yo, is that small in my chat? What's wrong? What's happened? Brexit 2? Haha, do you like that one?
That's a good
You
one.
posted rats. That's even better than Brexit 2. Wow. I'm gonna vamp him on the head.
Haha. A dragon put it, and now it's fucking.
Watch out,
sealed.
I'm gonna red pit it.
Oh shit.
That's right. I did 4.
Oh yeah, I forgot we can do that, can't we?
What, red pit? Oh, bap it into a wall. Well, I guess you'll just be all the way over there then. Old Dragon Treasure, 1600, excuse me? Oh, that's the same one you got from the Mario boss. Donkey Kong's coming to PC, seriously? As in Donkey Kong Arcade, or as in, like, the Donkey Kong platformer? And by platformer, you know what I mean. I don't mean the arcade, I mean, like, Donkey Kong Country. You posted a long boy running like an idiot. How did you post him running in a PNG? Oh my word, I just took like a massive risk and it paid off. This is not going to pay off though, so I'm going to escape. Yeah, I played Donkey Kong with 90 FOV. You mean Donkey Kong 64? So I kind of doubt that one. that was a rare boy, wasn't it? Gold Grant Chucker. It's a screenshot of the original video. Is this a YouTube video to your YouTube channel that's sort of private, but like not really?
Don't forget to get your tail carves there.
Also, nice poetry, biker poetry. Where was the tail carve? I can see it on the map actually.
It's here somewhere.
It's over here by the blue. I have like a blue track, yeah. How does he exist, this precious boy? Dogs are extremely precious. I got his flail. I don't remember what I needed, but that didn't set off the thing.
Do you know what else is precious?
Go on.
Pearls.
Oh. Guess so. Yeah, that's right. That's true, I guess. Not
Maybe
wrong.
crisps.
That's quite true. Yeah.
Maybe cake.
Yeah.
TK.
Ooh, go on.
Not Grey Bomb.
No, Grey Bomb's the best of them all.
No.
He ate nothing but toast for like a month. That's pretty good. Hello, fake Tomu. Oh, you mean Tom Bowser? Not like fake Tomu as in this Tomu. I hope you wouldn't have realised, but Tomu doesn't come to my streams anymore. This is an impersonator. Remember how there was like
It's a soundboard.
we found like a really weird CJ. I can't remember when, like a few years ago in like a lobby, there was a guy who sounded exactly like CJ but with an accent. We found Tommy with an accent. Tommy with a Tomu accent. You should have said Donkey Kong Country to clarify. Yeah, that's awesome. That's way cooler than Donkey Kong Arcade, which I think actually sucks ass. I think if you enjoyed Donkey Kong Arcade, you are like 90 years old and you don't know that other games exist yet. Like, at least Pac-Man's horrifically stressful. Donkey Kong's just like a really badly playing platformer. I didn't think you were being serious. No, I didn't think Donkey Kong Country would. Is it the new Donkey Kong, like the Switch one, or is it like the SNES ones? Because the SNES ones would be awesome. Those games have incredibly good soundtracks. I feel like half the music from the Subspace Emissary and Brawl was like Donkey Kong Country and Kirby. By the way, because we're on this map, does that mean we can't do the Val Hazak dance to get him to come in?
He's already here, Woolen.
What do you mean? Oh, he is as well.
Yeah. Weird.
How about one of these beans? Does that not count?
Good bean.
I tried to bean him into the wall.
Good bean.
Oh, he is red. I thought that was like an item thing. You meant the 90 FAV thing? Sorry, I'm so confused. Is Donkey Kong actually coming to PC, or is it just some game that has 90 FAV as an option? Because there's a few of those.
Oh boy.
This is pretty.
I don't think we saw that before.
No, I haven't seen it. Oh, he just puts like a bunch of like dandruff on the floor.
Yeah, he does. Dangerous, dangerous.
Oh my god, my health bar is like tanking. Hang on, does this
Yeah,
go
'cause
through a
it's
fluvio
dead.
resistance?
Yeah, don't stand in it. It's tick damage.
I wasn't even
That's why I ran
standing in
away.
it. I was standing like in the middle of it, like in a dry zone. Nice effluvia resistant. I guess it's just build up, not the actual damage taken.
Yeah, so you don't get the effect on your thing.
If you didn't have
So you
effluvia
keep your health
resistance,
bar.
would you permanently
You'd lose your
it?
health bar, go back to home.
Oh god, I forgot it did that. I just thought it was like damage over time. I forgot I did the health bar thing. You meant to clarify the 90 FOV thing was your poor attempt at a joke. It was a good attempt at a joke, but I didn't understand it because I am a weak boy. How is he not in this trap?
Well, he can't be trapped, well.
Not even just to do damage?
No.
Okay.
It's just Woolly Boy being an idiot. Learning from his godfather.
Oh, I just gonna say, I like walked over something and I thought it said tomato salad, but it might have actually said Black Veil Val Hazak.
Could have been Tommy's salad.
You have to go. Bye, fam. Deceased Shard.
See you, RNG.
Au revoir. His weapons, his things have like cool names. His like carves. Deceased Shard. Shadow Piece Fang. Shadow Pierce Fang. Pierce Morgan. Is he the guy from Britain's Got whatever? Britain's Got Talent or X Factor or one of them? I think he's Britain's Got Talent.
Here's Morgan. Yeah.
Piers Morgan. He looks a bit like David Cameron, or at least in my head.
He was a douche before, but yeah, general douche.
Is he David Cameron? He might be.
He does look like
They look
David
the same,
Cameron.
don't they? Because in my head, when I was thinking of him, I was thinking of David Cameron in like his Prime Minister suit, next to Simon Cowell and whatever the woman's called. Who's the woman? On Britain's Got Talent chat?
Woman.
Oh. Phantom Core. Oh, that looks cooler than it is.
Did you get what you need?
I don't know.
What rank are you?
It's a bit of a weird thing to ask your friend, isn't it? Have you know I'm a master rank? I am 58 and a half, a bit more.
Disgusting.
Oops. Did I get... I mean, I haven't got the other stuff from, like... I need to fight Glavenus again, but, yes, I got the hard claws. I need one hard fang and 3 spine shells from acidic Glavenus. Shoutouts to You Got a Phone Number. Is that one of the Gmodders or SFMers? Is Katie Hopkins the lady on that?
Ain't got a clue. Don't watch.
Really?
Really? Not my cup of tea.
Never would have put that together. Thought you would have loved Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah. Not a Lego set.
It's not a Lego set. Or you're not
No,
a
I'm
Lego
not a
set.
Lego set.
The Lego sets
I'm
like
not.
Britain Got Talent. Do the Swedes?
No, but you can put them together.
That's true. That's not wrong. You're quite right there.
I am.
What if you weren't though? You'd be wrong
I
then.
could be.
Oh, that's
Still.
true. What have you got here? Is that a pure crystal? No, it's a Buana stone.
I didn't get a single hard claw from that.
Do you know? I'm pretty happy that I got mine. She's the one who received the Cunt Award. Oh nice, Twitch actually lets you know which word was getting banned. These traded items suck. Who do you think you are, Argozi, coming in here? Trying to make me to buy your rubbish? No thank you, good sir. I'll heck off and go somewhere else. Wool win. I like wool win. You can post that whenever I do an epic win. You can post that on Twitter. Or Insta Talk Gram.
Instatalk.
Make a Vine.
Make a Vine on Instatalk.
Make a Tick Vine. Is TikTok Vine?
Effectively, yeah.
Okay. Weird that the exact same product was popular again with the exact same target audience, isn't it?
Yep.
Kind of odd. Will fail.
Sure is weird, buddy.
That wouldn't be needed. I wonder if they would make a YouTube 2. Or do you think making videos longer than 5 seconds might require more infrastructure? Do you need infrastructure anyway when you're like, it's just owned by China? You could just go like, hey, can I have like a few zillion petabytes? They'll be like, yeah, sure, fam. Can we like have a backdoor? Yeah, right. So that's fine. Just plug that in.
I love backdoors.
Go on. What does that mean?
They lead to the garden.
That's true, you like the garden. You're always like, oh, it's me, Tomu. Time to
Yeah.
garden. I've heard you say that a few times. Yo, this Trail Raider Safari has 2 Glavenus in it, so maybe we just don't do Glavenus for a bit and we see what they come back with. So Will will win. Will XD. You can just post Will XD. You don't need an image, do you? She called Greta Thunberg as a very rude word. I don't know who she is, but that's quite a rude thing to call someone.
Do you know who Greta Thunberg is?
Do I?
You read the news. The Swedish girl for climate change?
I don't read the news.
The small one?
I don't read the news.
You read the news?
I actually don't. Could you not tell?
You've read the news in the last 2 years.
I don't know who she is.
You've seen a page or two.
Should I?
You know?
I should know who she is. Then is that what you're saying?
You read the news. Willen? You read the news?
You love Toho 16 Stage 6 into Backdoor. That's my favourite quest. Was that a Dojin or? Sorry, a
Willen doesn't
Dojinshi.
read the news.
An R18 Dojinshi. Greta is a young Swedish girl with autism that's an ambassador for climate change. I feel like I've heard of her from Tomu just now, I think.
You read the news.
That's incorrect. I post on Reddit and get lay epic upvotes and...
Posted a quest.
Alright, give me a sec, I'm gonna...
Oh look, it's blank.
They're back.
It's back.
It's the name of the stage theme. I know that, fam. Don't fret. She's 16. Oh, she's tiny. Wait, does that mean she started doing it when she was, like, much smaller? Like in
Yeah,
school?
she was skipping school. She was protesting school, and that's how she started, and then
Are we doing the same
she made a
fight?
bunch of kids in the... No. She made a bunch of kids in the
Tommy,
UK.
Is this the exact
Yeah.
same fight?
No, it's Kashala.
It's the exact same fight, innit?
Yep, you don't know.
Hang on, I'm not gonna bring my hammer to a Kashala Diorda fight. That's dumb.
Bring it. You won't.
What is it weak to? Do you know?
Hammer.
Well, I guess I'm bringing the hammer then. Let's go. Oh, wait,
Is
is
it
it weak to fire at all? Because I can use my new slapper.
Lightning.
Is that it?
I mean, the slapper will do damage.
I
I've never seen
wanna...
a slapper with low damage.
It's always a slapper, isn't it? What's this one? Kashala Diorda. It's really weak to thunder and dragon. I have a dragon longsword. Let's bring that. I haven't used that for a little bit, I think. Don't have any lightning though. Set decorations. That's... Is there anything that would make this fight less annoying? Like decoration-wise? Do you know? Like there's no like brace or...
More damage.
That's what I've got. Oh, miasma jewel, get out of here, fam. You can be a heckin', what's it called? Protective polish, because I think that's actually quite a handy boy, isn't it? Yeah, I'll just go with whatever this stuff is. That's probably fun. You're told Miami would be 3 feet underwater by 2020. Yeah, here we are, and you're just in Miami. Yeah, but weren't we meant to be under... Like, not much has changed, but we live underwater. You know, have you considered that? Little song by a band called the Bee Gees, I believe. Called The Year 3000. Wait, it's not by the Bee Gees, by the way, chat. I was wondering if that would get anyone, but that might be too... Don't know if anyone's heard of boy bands yet. But do boy bands still exist, or is it just K-pop girl bands?
K-pop boy bands, isn't it?
It's not the same.
I don't know. Is One Direction still a thing?
One Direction's probably popular now with like older audiences. They're like, oh, I like their new style. It's definitely one of those, right? Because that happened with like all of them. All of the ones that everyone hated. It's like they're like all the teenage boy bands and boys. Everyone's like, oh, Justin Bieber, he sucks. And now everyone's like, oh no, he's such a sweet boy. Such a sweet bean. Remember that time that he like drunkenly drove around that city or something?
Yeah, no.
Don't
So
call
you do
people
read the news, but like you read like
dipshit
weird news.
quality.
You're so-
I read
you
the Toho
read
news.
girls' magazines.
Of course I read girls' magazines. I want to look pretty. The chat.
Well, you've succeeded for them.
Thank you.
You're really pulling it off.
I didn't know you were like this, Quality Waffles. I thought you were kind. What happened? I didn't know you'd call someone a dipshit. David Attenborough is like one of my favourite people. I've known nothing about him as a person, but I really like his voice.
One of my aunts received her diploma from him.
Yo, no way.
Yeah.
Is he a professor or something?
I think he was just handing out diplomas.
That's awesome. Attenborough.
Like, I forgot what university she went to. I think it was like Oxford.
That's really cool. How old's David? Is he in like his 70s now? Is he older?
Now,
Maybe it's like 80s, yeah. A lot of celebrities are much older than they think they are. Like, all the Top Gear staff are like quite aging now. Like, even at like the start, Jeremy Clarkson's aged awfully.
Yeah.
But like,
But that's what happens when you always
drink and smoke, yeah. But like,
Eat steak.
and he eats a lot of steak. But like at the start of the very first Grand Tour, I was like, this is kind of weird that they're all old, because I guess I haven't seen them since like the mid-early 2000s, and this is now like mid-2010s or whatever. But like, even like modern seeing them, they are like older men. They're like old and grumpy. Has he hacked off?
No.
He's just put a wall up.
He's
quite
blocking
rude.
you.
Oh. Putting on that sharpness
Should we
gem was a
chat?
good idea, though. I can like keep this purple going for quite a while.
You should be able to keep the purple going forever with Tailstra.
Not with this sword. It went down to white earlier. I have full
break it.
handicraft, and well, that's it. Actually, just got full handicraft. Full handicraft on the armor, I think. Be nice to each other, Charlie. Good moderating, Rathalos. But like Waffles, don't be like this.
What's Waffles doing?
I'm just posting like
I'll ban him.
climate. Don't ban him. He's just posting like
I'll break his knees.
climate change stats, which is kind of weird. Post like wool hee hee. Don't like think about things too hard.
I'll collect his kneecaps.
Collect.
Yeah.
Also, he called Donut a dipshit.
What else do you do with kneecaps?
You Nico need them. He said, I'm not trolling, dipshit. Oh, that's a pretty good timeout. Okay. I didn't know you were like this. I thought you were nice. Is he hacking off, or is... No, he's still hacking on. Yeah, like, now that the sharpness is worn off, I've still got to sharpen it again. Don't ban him. He's been in the chat for a while. I think someone shouldn't get banned off Twitch if they're a regular for like one day of being a bit of a knob. Otherwise, Tommy would have gotten banned like years ago.
What the heck? Sweet. I'm gonna ban you.
Well,
My-
I think
my
every
channel now-
moderator I've ever made have tried to ban me. They've all tried, and they've all said, oh, it doesn't work. If you think speaking the truth is bullying, you're deluded, it's not funny. Were you always like this, Waffles? I thought you were like...
What is this
I thought you were like
man?
a normal boy in chat. Like, what's the point you're trying to make? I don't understand. Are you like anti-global warming or something?
Bruh.
Like, come on, bro.
Dude, science doesn't exist.
I thought you were nice.
Have you ever thought about that?
You're like calling my fellow chat members dipshits because you disagree with them. That's not cool. Like, it's fine to disagree. Like, if you know, think what you like, but like, don't be rude to people. You know? Just You know?
Every horrible thing that the climate alarmists have said has not happened. Dude, it literally has. He's actually just stupid. Well, I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe, but like, you know,
In fact, stuff's been happening faster than the scientists thought.
it's true.
So, how about that? They're wrong by being wrong in the worst way possible. So, good win.
He was
Good
technically right
argument.
then.
Technically, I guess, yeah.
The best kind. There is a wall actually on the edge of the cliff that I'm trying to jump off here. Kind of a pain.
Oh, well.
I really wish he'd stop with all this wind.
Same. Get some dragon points. And yeet them.
Oh, that's a good idea. Off to bed, but linked YouTube account with random collection of animal videos on Discord. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to like your YouTube channel. Good night though. I'll go have a look. Maybe I'm not. I thought I was though. I'm subscribed to the one that you posted stuff before. It was either you or Small. That's pretty sure it was you though. You believe in alarmism where people are saying sacrifice the economy to the sun god and act like it's a crisis. It is a crisis though, isn't it? Like, it seems pretty
It's
bad.
not it's not a crisis.
It's not like
to
a...
quality waffles because he's planning on dying in like 40 years.
It's a crisis for, like, the next few generations, you know?
It's a crisis for our generation.
It's a crisis right now. Like, Britain's climate's stupid. But, like, you know, it's much, much worse for, like, your grandkids. You don't want to be like a boomer, do you? You don't want to cause, like, the housing crisis, but instead of the housing, it's actually, like, the earth.
The fact is, we're already having to develop and put more funding into things like crops that will work in a different climate.
Yeah.
And if you're having to genetically modify your crops to be, or like select your crops to be
What function
suited to
better?
the environment, yeah, they will either be wetter or it will be drier or just hotter in general because winters will be warmer.
Yeah.
You should consider that as a crisis, because that shouldn't have to be done.
I agree. Don't do emote only, Rathalos. Let him, like, talk. You know. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's a lot of it is stupid, but, like, you know. What do you want out of it? Do you want to just, like, leave it? It's like, oh, no, it's fine.
Oh, you got the tail, nice.
I have always said though, like I've said on all the streams, I do think it's pretty dumb stuff like the plastic straw ban in some ways, because like it was marketed as being like this amazing herald of saving the world.
Yeah,
but,
there's other ways to go about things, but I think any direction that's positive should.
any
be.
positive thing is good, but I do think that like maybe trying, instead of taking the funding from Coca-Cola to allow them to continue polluting and just putting the money down and going.
The banning on plastic straws isn't going to change much in the grand scheme of things. Not even in like plastic.
It's not even the
reducing
start
plastic
of
waste.
yeah.
And like the plastic waste.
It's actually making
in the
stuff
ocean
worse in
isn't-
some ways.
Plastic waste in the ocean isn't really related to the climate change. I mean, it is in a way because it does heat up the ocean a little.
Not nearly as much as like deforestation for McDonald's.
Yeah,
making
and not
cows.
near enough as industry.
Yeah.
So, but it is a step in the right direction, and we shouldn't be throwing all our waste in the ocean, especially stuff that gets
That's true.
put into the environment and into the creatures living there.
It's true. What
They haven't had to deal with that before.
What is true though? I watched David Hoffman videos, the coffee guy I like. Apparently, you know, like the reusable cups that they're doing everywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of them officially you're only meant to use like 5 to 10 times or something. Like actually,
plastic.
before the plastic in them leaches into your drink, and apparently they're actually way more polluting than just the paper
Yep.
cups they used to use. But
It's harder to make them, and they require a lot more.
yeah, and a lot of them have like multi-materials stacked into them, and like
That's why I use steel.
yeah, steel's good, or glass or something. But like the problem is also that a lot of companies just went there, we did it, and like now they're not doing any more. They're like fine, we changed the cups. If you come to Starbucks, we'll give you 20 less p off the amount that we shave off of you. Or whatever. Which is, like, unironically, cafes make actually very little money off the coffee at the end of the chain. It does look like $3.50 for a coffee is a lot, but, like, it's not. But,
I like the experience of cafes.
I love cafes. They're some of my favourite buildings. But, like,
I like cafes and
I
like
do-
cafes more than that.
I do hate that a lot of companies are just like, to look not PG, but, you know, to look like they're doing their thing, they do something extremely baseline that affects 0.5% of their chain, and then buy a bunch of marketing space on the internet to make it seem like they've done a bunch, and then just continue with what they're doing. I think that's really dumb.
Quality waffles, like, it's not... Like, yes, China and India are worse than
They're way worse.
UK.
The UK does bother wrong.
The US is pretty bad. But take it up with the US governments that import everything from China for cheap.
Yeah. Like, China isn't making the
Same
stuff for
byproducts from
fun.
China.
China's making stuff because every other country on earth buys them because their labor's stupidly cheap.
Pay at a premium for things. I pay at a premium for meat because I want my meat to be treated properly.
They do like British and everything.
Well, no, not just British and everything. I just don't want it to be grown in terrible conditions.
Well,
like
I
we
refuse.
have like we have better things on that now, but they're
Yeah.
still like, you know, chickens are still grown in the smallest space that they're allowed.
I like refuse to buy eggs that aren't from like an actual like free range brand that I don't. It's like a tiny thing, but like I do that with a lot of things. But like I don't really want to buy like the cheapest thing possible sometimes, so I'm like, this is not good.
It's the same with everything. Everything, so many things come from China. So if you, the thing is, you got to like not buy things from China.
The problem is some things are only made in China.
Oh yeah.
Like you're not, unless you spend an extreme premium, you're not going to find like a mechanical keyboard that's not made in like Taiwan or
Oh,
China
no.
or something.
No. But that's the thing, is like, that's where you need to take it up with, and you can take that up with your own government.
Yeah.
You're not the one doing the trade deals with China.
Yeah. People really like money, and I'm not sure at the top what they're spending it on. But,
Drug.
well, like, I don't know, can you spend 8 trillion or whatever on drugs? Maybe.
I reckon I could.
Probably spend it just on like really nice coffee.
You got to spend it on the military.
Yeah, I hate that a lot, actually. Can someone who knows more about politics explain why all these countries that are like extremely neutral and unlikely to go into war have all these militaries? Because I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's a very normal reason. Like, it's a obvious thing, but I don't know
Oh my
what it
god, I
is.
need died to fucking Charlotte that water.
Like, why do all these like random like Nordic countries have such massive militaries? Who are they? Like, what is it? I'm like, why?
Because they've been invaded a lot.
In the last 100 years?
Yeah.
By who?
Russia?
Let's stop that.
Germany.
Oh, so last 100 years. Okay, that's a bad example. Last, since the world decided that smartphones are more fun than bolt action rifles. Oh, they're saying that. People probably would rather have a bolt action rifle than a smartphone. They're pretty cool. If you don't have a standing military, it leaves you open to a first strike. Is that like that likely in the modern world, though? Or do we literally all have a military because like Russia, North Korea, and China have one? Is that why we're spending like billions on it?
Yep.
What if we just nuke the entire... I think I'm starting to see how like...
How genocide's always an option.
Yeah. How about we do what that tiny town in China did and get everyone a subscription to a VR porn game and buy everyone like a Valve Index and just make them stay indoors.
Town in China.
And they never need to go outside.
You mean Wuhan?
Yeah. No, I don't remember what it was. It was a BBC News article or something where it was like Steam was giving away free uncensored copy to some hentai game in Chinese.
No, the devs were.
Was it the devs? I thought it was funny.
Yeah, to keep people indoors.
I thought it was a funny joke.
So they don't transmit the virus.
I thought it was really good.
Tiny town.
Tiny
They've got like 11 million people.
Hey fam, in China. Tiny town. Is it 11 million? Is that actually 11 million?
Yeah, 11 million in Wuhan.
I didn't realise.
In the Hubei province, way more.
Yeah, I thought the other places had more.
Our Devil Joe, he's come to save us.
Okay. Is it literally all just because everyone's afraid that, like...
Devil Joe can just sit in the wind.
Yeah, Devil Joe.
Oh no.
So is the whole
Just shut
military
the door
thing
away.
literally just because the other guy has it? Even though it should be like the modern era.
Yeah.
And there's no... It's a kind of a bad idea to have a global army, because the closest you have is the UN and it kind of sucks. And the idea of having a global military kind of seems scary.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Dude.
Does the US need, like, to spend all its money on it, though? Or do they spend in excess? Because they do, right?
I have no idea. Like, why can't we all just not go to war?
I think the hentai game thing would probably be the best idea. Like, you're spending, what, like, billions on assault rifles? How much is a copy of, like, Neko Para?
But the thing is, like, with all these problems happening, such as the climate,
Yeah.
resources are going to become much more limited and much more desirable.
Fallout. You say that, but,
So
like...
some countries are going to want to take something.
That's true. On the flip side, the sunnier side is maybe instead of having Fallout happen where they annex China... No, not China. When China annexes Alaska for the last bit of oil, maybe instead of that, hydrogen fuel cells have a massive breakthrough and they are 100% safe and brilliant and everyone's like, that's cool fam, here's some tasty
Right.
muffins. Yes, no
If
more war.
Fallout's going to happen, right, I'm prepared. I'm just going to become an overseer.
Are you?
Yeah. it's
Which
my dream.
vault do you want to be in? Do you want to be in the vault that's one man with 999 women?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
The US has to cover for all of NATO. They spend a lot of money on the military there. Like, a lot. Isn't it a bad idea to have, like, the national... What does NATO stand for? Isn't it bad to have, like, the multinational armies basically be one country? Our taxes pay your safety. I live in the Great Britain, where nothing's gonna ever happen because we're a tiny island and all we have here is, like, a few sheep and some racist people. There's nothing to take over, right? We don't have oil, like, above Scotland, do we? We do, don't we?
We
How
have really
fucked are we?
difficult to get amounts.
Yeah, but in, like...
Stuff in Scotland isn't worth
In
anything.
some amount of years, people might want that, right? People do fracking and stuff everywhere.
Yeah, well, they've had to stop because it was causing a little earthquake.
He is destroying the landscape.
Well, that...
Hey,
They don't care about
my
that.
country wasn't destroyed by World War II. We salt our food still. Now, no other spices exist in the country. And we all live on, like, the same 3 ground vegetables.
Aether wants to kick a frog.
But, you know. That was at least a couple decades ago. It's not going to be a World War III, right? That'd be kind of weird. Sweden isn't even members of NATO. Who are the members of NATO? My politics is like, I haven't done A-levels in a very long time. And I did them at GCSEs. No, I didn't. I didn't do any politics. What am I saying? We did like, what is it? Like PSHE or whatever in like GCSEs. Like pre-GCSE. It's been a long time since I've done any politics. I thought it was the most like mind-numbingly boring thing in the world. At like school. World War III will probably be China, Russia, and Iran versus the West. Is China and Russia going to work together, or do you mean they're
I
all
think
working as
Iran wants
separate?
to work with Russia and China.
Do you mean they're all 3 separate boys attacking the
They might
entire
have-
West?
Yeah, they might have like separate wars.
Maybe.
I can see China teaming up with Russia, just like
As
being
like for
hey, we
funsies.
won't nuke each other.
We won't nuke each other. Do you want to both like just kind of cheekily nuke just Sweden because they're not in NATO? They can't do anything.
We just fire all our anti-missile tech at the Americans' missiles, and we'll see what happens.
Maybe. This is stressing me out as well. Politics sucks. How about instead you talk about how the likelihood of Animal Crossing coming out on the same day as Doom is almost certain to happen now? But there's definitely
Did
not
you
going
see
to be
the
any
article
models.
about asking?
How there's
was it
stairs
the
in...
Doom devs?
Oh.
Well, I think it was the Doom devs. Like, what do they think about just trying to outsell Animal Crossing or whatever it was, like competing with Animal Crossing? I was like, don't think the Doom demographics, you know.
I think it's the same. Alright. You want to have like a cute little... You want to have a cute little farm where you're like picking apples off trees and putting wooden benches in your base? And you also want to be, like, the only thing that Hell's demons are afraid of. You know? Why not? God, the new Doom's going to be absolutely slapping, though. I hope they had a crosshair that isn't, like, transparent. That was, like, one of the things I hated about Doom. Was, like, the crosshair was invisible, and I don't know how that got past anyone. Did they not think having, like, a coloured crosshair would be a good idea? You'll defend Sweden to the last thing. What percent of Sweden is, like, just Finnish people living in Sweden? Is it that high? Is that a meme? Is that a thing?
Am I gonna die because my fucking mount just took me into tornado? I think it's gonna be very funny if I do die.
Is World War III going to be boring and just be like oil, or do you think it'll be something fun like water? It's be something boring like oil, won't it?
I think it's going to be when Waffle becomes president and he's just like, fuck you, donut. You know?
Yeah, be kind to each other, chap. We're all mere pawns in this world of people who can move in any direction at any length. Now we can move forwards twice at the very start, but only once after that. And you have to get to the very end to be promoted, and at that point you're basically dead anyway. Oh, where's to take is China having evidence of having backed a bunch of the American politics. You reckon they're going to start World War III because it turns out China was secretly running the US?
China?
I don't know about that.
They've gone off Russia. Okay.
I like the China one because it sounds more fun.
I think that there's like definitely like a China-US thing going on at the moment.
Yeah. I think that might partly be because they like made it so it's really hard to trade with like one of the biggest powers in the world.
Well, yeah,
one of their major trade partners.
Considering all the tariffs that
because of,
Trump's imposed.
you know, the politician in charge. We did stop this conversation. We came back to it, though. It's a really easy fruit. This is like the banana of this supermarket aisle. Why can I not hit him here? Where is his hitbox?
It doesn't exist.
Also, did I get the tail carve earlier when we cut it off?
I don't know. I did. I ran back for it whilst you guys were fighting.
Well, I didn't actually need it, did I? You needed this fight, didn't you? Finland used to be part of Sweden. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Finland's like new, isn't it? In terms of like countries, it's not an old boy at all, is it? Okay.
It's not as old as you.
Like 21 and 11 months and a bit. Don't want to confuse people by saying I'm 22 because it's very different to 21. I'm sure a lot of change based on my age.
What is this? Yeah.
Bananas are like, they might be one of the best foods in every category. I know I've said this before, but like, if you want one banana, it's really cheap.
I think
they have their own
the
packaging. You don't have to wash them.
Good.
Yeah. They're good.
No, yeah, I think they're excellent.
They taste good. If for some reason you're eating one in a car and you have to chuck one out, it's not like it'll like... Yeah, the packaging will biodegrade itself. And I don't think they're that bad for the environment, because I think we have a few places nearby that grow them. Like a few Euro places. I think Iceland grows their own, but they don't export them. Because they have their greenhouses. Their geothermal greenhouses. But I'm pretty sure, like, maybe Spain grows them? Maybe? You can get a single banana. Yeah. What do you have in your supermarkets? Here you've got, like... Obviously, like you've got like the plastic covered bananas that are in like little.
Don't get those.
Yeah, don't buy those.
What's the point?
No.
Why do you need covers for your covered bananas?
Exactly, but sometimes it's the only ones they have, and it's like I want a banana. But they have like the sets of bananas. They're the bundles, if you will. There's probably a better word that banana enthusiasts would use, like a bunch, but like a bundle of bananas. Or you can go to like the section where there's just a bunch of them in like the thing that the guy in Tesco's used to put them out in, like the crate. And you can just get them there, and people go and, like, rip one off. I kind of hate that, because it makes the others go a bit mouldy, but, like, if there's one that's just single in there, there's nothing wrong with just grabbing it. And you can, like, go and weigh it, and it's, like, 19p or something. It's, like, nothing.
Single bananas are bananas, too.
Yeah. That's cute. Don't know where I am, but I just found a weird little shortcut into a bone nest. This is where the bones breed and grow. Your local Sainsbury's sells really good Braeburn apples, Aaron. Tomu, I'm stuck very far below the monster. Please send help. There we go. I'm on my
It's okay,
way.
we're bringing the monster to you.
Hang on, I'm not on my way. I'm somehow back in... I'm back in the first... I'm back... What?
Wait, does this monster not move? We're not bringing the monster to you, actually.
I'm
No delivery.
I'm in the camp, apparently.
Why are you down there?
I don't... I'm quite confused, I'll
Go
be
to
honest.
the ancient camp.
Oh, that makes more sense. If you picked a single banana from the bunch of the supermarket, went to the register and put it in the conveyor, the cashier would look at you a bit funny. Not in the UK. It's quite normal. Is that not
No.
normal in the world? Like, but
I don't know, like,
is that a British thing?
self-service.
Yeah, we also have self-service. You wouldn't go to the checkout with a single banana.
Don't go to the thing
I very rarely go
without,
to the lady.
like...
I'll only go
I
there
don't
if
know,
it's like...
I put everything into self-checkout now.
Well, you can't go if you take a trolley in Sainsbury's.
Ah.
So what we do is get 2 baskets and have one carry each of them.
But do you not have the boop? The Bidley boop?
They have it there, but we don't have it. But we should
Oh, get the
probably
Bidley boop.
get it. My mum
Yeah,
showed
get
it
the
to me
Bidley
like once, and I was like, "This is the best thing ever."
Yeah, always Bidley boop.
Do they
I like
like?
how you understand,
Yeah, obviously. But do they not like randomly check you a bunch to make sure you aren't stealing stuff?
right? Only for alcohol, I'll have to. Oh, he coming.
Oh lord. Unexpected item in bagging area. You can avoid that if you do the booper.
Bidley boop.
Why would you ruin the perfectly distributed banana bunches by plucking single ones off them? Because they all get disrupted. Like, this is literally just like a crate full of many bunches of bananas. And by the time you've got there, everyone will have already gone in and
Devil
picked
Joe's
off like
gonna
a few
kill
of them.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. Come on, Devil Joe. Fucking eat him. Eat his ass. Watch it. He's gonna do it.
So if you just want like 3, you just find one there's like 3. Didn't know that was like a
You don't
British thing. I thought...
Just let Devil Joe do his thing, Willen. You don't need to do anything. We're fine. We can just take a breather.
It sounds like absolute anarchy. Welcome to the Great British Grocery section. Sainsbury's actually is quite good on their vegetables now. They don't do packaging for most of them. You just buy them straight, like as they are, which is kind of cool. But like, you can buy like little mesh bags for like 25p. I haven't bought them because I don't mind just having them buy loose. But it's kind of cool if you want to get like most things now. You have to just have them loose. Whoa, small. That's good. It's powerful. Pickle's very helpful.
Don't look at me, Devil Joe.
I think he's angry at one of us. I don't think he cares about... Oh, no. Sorry, Devil Joe. Oh, he wants Aether. Ancestral bananas had seeds. Yeah, they did, yeah. I mean, current bananas have seeds, but they had, like, pips, didn't they? Like, proper
Yeah,
seeds.
grow a banana plant. And you'll see seeds.
Did you know that, like, every banana in the world died at some point? Actually, what is the news of that? Because I told Chris that every single old banana died. I don't know if that's true. I said there was, like, a bug that wiped out the original, like, banana, and the one we have now is, like, sort of like a backup. That, like, was immune to the, whatever the bug it was that got rid of it. Bye. Are you off, Small? Hey. Can't believe all the bananas are dead. They said that's why banana medicine tastes weird, because that's what's, like, old bananas were, that they were based off. And also because medicine tasting is improved over the years. What are you doing there, Tommy? What's this, like, Jimmy Carr laugh? What's going on?
Oh, Blank got his binoculars out and then just got leapt upon.
This wasn't at the banana thing.
No,
You aren't calling me ridiculous.
I'm just playing my own video again.
By the way, you said that he would kill Valhazak, but I'm noticing right now I'm being bodied by both Valhazak and Devil Joe. And Valhazak's in the air. Well, he'll be Valhazak at some point, won't he?
It's going to take a while, to be fair. There's no turf war.
Can we not make them have one? The Banana Law Master. Someone look it up and like verify if I'm true or sort of true. There's no chance I'm wrong. I'm a streamer.
So we can just kill Kashala, I guess.
Does he have like a few thousand health or something? Like,
Oh yeah, it's like nothing.
oh, hidden chomp.
Devil Joe could kill it.
Tommy, if I die as a result of this, just because you wanted to like see the extended fight,
Well, just because I'm a scientist and you're not.
I'll just red pit him. That'll do it.
You need to run away.
God, they both want to fight. Like Devil Joe wants to eat him, but he's like, no, I want this. It's down here.
Double J would win it.
What, do you mean the full health Double J would beat the very, very hurt?
No, I mean like even like normal
dagger.
Double J's lost barely anything.
He
but
kills most
dealt
things, doesn't he?
800 at least to Kshaala.
Got a free Double J shard. You found something, go on.
Kshaala's about to die. Alright, now you can let Double J do his thing.
I just wanted my affinity sliding. Tommy, who's eating me?
Huh? It must be very tasty.
Tommy, I'm going to perish. I think someone pooed on me. Why?
You look like you needed a new aftershave.
Cavendish cultivars are resistant to the Panama disease. I've heard of the Panama disease, but that might just be because there's the TF2 hack called the Professionals Panama. I always call it the Panama as well. In 2013, there were fears that the
Kshaala
black
literally has
something
25
fungus
health left.
would make them
Come on,
unviable.
Double J.
Even though it's no longer viable for it, Gross Mako is not extinct and it's still growing in areas where the disease isn't found. Oh!
1 health Kshaala has. Double J, please.
Nep. Do you like Hyperdimension Neptunia quality waffles? Anyway, we've gone beyond the politics. We're now talking about Devil Joe trying to beat Kshaala Deora.
Alright, I'll pick Kshaala in
Thanks.
the bum.
Oh, cock. I need to run all the way up top to get him, don't I?
It's not up top anymore.
It might as well be.
Get out of here.
No, I'm on my
I
way.
want my car.
You want your car? Dimension Tripper is a banger. It's extremely good.
Ooh.
You can be right about all you like waffles, but if you call Donut a numpty again, I will slap you in the left testicle, but not the right one, so it'll be
You
uncomfortable.
can have your beliefs, even if you know.
You can believe whatever you want. I'm not. It's a Twitch chat and playing a video game. I don't really care. You can do what you like. I mean, I do really care, but I'm not going to tell you that. You know what I mean, though. Like, this isn't. You're not in school. You can think what you want, as long as you're just not rude to people. I don't mind. You got timed out for 500 seconds. Well, that's up to the moderator's discretion. It was only a few minutes, after all.
Just, you know, I would have banned you.
Yeah, some other mods would have probably just given up.
So, you know.
Don't call the mod a dictator because he didn't
I
let
got
you talk in the
2.
IRC for 500 seconds.
I got 2 Deora gems.
Just like, go cool off and come back like tomorrow or Wednesday or whatever. And, yeah.
And like I said, I'd have banned you. So, you got off well.
Just be nice to each other.
But I'm playing a video game.
We're just here playing video games, you know? Playing video games and making fun of the working class. That's something we can all
Such
get
as women.
behind. No. No.
You're the new working class.
I am the new working
What are
class.
you
No.
There you go. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, Rathalos doesn't usually time people out.
お待ちしてました
Now, bruh, that's a comment I can think we can all get behind. Right? Can we get a bruh from everyone in chat, please? A communal bruh, just to make sure everyone's getting along. A good bruh. Not even a bruh moment, but just a bruh. A solo bruh.
Bruh.
Thank you. Just be kind. What do you want to fight, my fam?
Let's go kill. That's what I wanted.
Working class smells XD. It's funny because I'm only, you know, a
Oh,
young
I've got
boy,
an epic.
so I'm not exactly slaying it in the job market. What even?
Got an epic quest for you.
What's even like the modern difference between working and middle class? It's not even. It's not
Everything's
really.
changed so much.
It's not really a thing. Oh, are you doing?
Depends on the job that you do.
It's really just the job. Like if you're working a minimum wage job and you're living on
So
like a
that's like-
council estate, you're different to someone who's working as a CEO. Of
My
like a-
Woolen as a dev monkey is the new working class.
I think I am. Well, I'm renting from a presumably an upper middle class or maybe more person, considering they own houses in London. I'm spending like more than half my wage every month on living expenses. And then more than that on like, you know, student finance payments and tax and stuff. I wonder if I should get money
Imagine
back.
owning
Though.
property in London.
One of my
I
sisters
own several
does.
properties.
She's quite unfortunate though, because like the housing prices are actually kind of tanking right now. Apparently,
Are there?
it sucks. Around Christmas she was getting a sale on her house, and like
Yeah.
literally on Christmas like Eve or something. I don't remember. It was when I was at my mum's house, so it was Christmas at my mum's officially. They got a call from the estate agent or something, or like the people trying to buy it, because apparently it got like reevaluated the day before for like way less, and they were like going to buy it, but they said they wanted it, but they couldn't obviously pay more than the asking price because that would be kind of dumb. Are we just picking up stuff here? But yeah, they potentially lost like a lot of money. It's not like central London or anything, but it's still housing. They are like 2 working adults though.
We're picking up amber.
Amber. Oh, what, like the deposits? The 3...
Yeah.
Oh. I don't want property in London anyway. I was trying to think, like, if I did...
Stinks. I hope money.
I was trying to think if I wanted property, where would I even want it? I don't really. You know? Like, I don't mind
Wanna make
renting
you
that
my
much.
property.
Well, the problem is, like, in the modern age, if I, like me, actually wanted to buy a house, I, like, work for many years, put alongside a lot of money, I could probably buy, like, a tiny flat in the middle of nowhere. But I'd still end up paying a ton of money on a mortgage and, like, commuting. But, like, on the downside, I'd have to fix everything wrong with the flat or the house. Like, I don't really see the appeal anymore. It literally is just, like, so you have a thing that's valuable, right? So you have, like,
And so you have net worth.
and net
Yeah,
worth.
well, yeah, actually, yeah.
Like, the actual house itself for, like, living purposes doesn't actually seem that viable for a
Yeah,
young
you have
working
something. You have
person.
something solid.
Like, it sounds cool because you can be like, haha, I can get a dog and no one can tell me not to. But then it's like, oh shit, the boiler broke. I guess I have to get $5,000 for that from somewhere. Or, like, mortgages exist. You have to buy the house somehow.
Mortgage, Chris.
Do I live in North London? Don't stalk me, Tom Bowser. Just because you saw me in the supermarket, probably. Just DIY. You are not going to DIY a boiler, Rathalos. If you DIY a boiler, I don't want to be your flatmate. That is that's awful. That's like the #1 cause of like
That's
death.
death.
That's death. The #1 cause of like anything in the world is like people thinking they can deal with the gas line in their house.
Love death.
You're answering Woodland's question about we need standing armies. And it was interesting. Like, I actually don't know enough about politics to talk about it, but I play video games on a website called Twitch. I don't think I need to know more.
You don't play video games on Twitch.
Twitch.tv. Like, I
No, you play video games on Steam.
Ah, that's true. I don't, I don't need to be qualified. I'm just making loose entertainment for like 20
Man,
people.
you've gathered so much amber.
I've done fuck all.
I know because I've gathered it all.
I think it's interesting to discuss
You're
stuff I
like
don't know about with
sniffing-
chat. I just
sniffing
don't like it when
tracks.
it riles people up. You know? You like stalking me. Tom, you can stalk me. You have the same name as like 4 of my friends.
Yeah, I know where you live, so
I-
why can't he?
I think I've known you a few years longer than I've known Tom Bowser. Maybe.
Yeah, but
I don't know how long Tom Bowser's known me though.
he's got Bowser in his name.
Wait,
so
Tom,
that's,
when-
that's how you know you can trust him.
Tom, how long have you been watching me? Tom,
Look, we can easily do this.
not even that. Like just
Look.
on like YouTube or whatever.
I don't know.
Might be pre-Twitch. I challenge you to a battle. Oh, you're doing the follow since battle.
Nightbot.
I can't do it
Wake up.
I can't do it because it says woolen sleevelet is not following a woolen sleevelet. So I'm not. Can't find out.
Alright, Nightbot has failed me. But I would win these. I don't lose them.
What about if someone who subscribed for my like first few POVs in like UGC Steel found them? It wasn't Steel. What was it? Silver? No, Scald.
How many points did you get for this one, Willen?
I have no fucking idea. Why?
I got 2,600 because I did the quest.
I didn't even look. I don't need points. I'm great. It was like a disqualification. Tom Bowser wins.
Yep, GG.
Heck yeah. Ooh. You've been sub for 20 months. What about you, Tommy?
Well, I haven't been subbed that long because
You know, but subscribing actually makes it so you've been following me for longer.
I offer you my friendship instead.
Tom Bowser, do you offer me your friendship? Because this is something he's putting up against you. What do you say? What say you? It's a Lord of the Rings quote.
I offer the
Don't know if
life
you've seen
advice that I give you on the daily.
Tommy, why do you look like a jellyfish stripper?
I just thought it's what would attract you.
What did you write in my chat, Rathalos?
What's
Alright,
wrong with Nightbot?
I want to see what interim rewards they've got. They haven't killed a single Glavenus yet.
But Chris is also a baby.
A Bayleaf?
Yep.
Chikorita?
Chris has been following since September 13, 2017.
Alright, Stalker.
Tom Bowser has been following since February 26, 2018.
Wow, new boy.
Tomu has been following since...
You met me in the Waitrose
by the way.
cheese department when you were but a child. You think I was in the Waitrose cheese department when I was a child? When I was younger, we went to Tesco's like everyone else.
October the
Waitrose
12th,
was only when
2014.
my older sister started working there, so my mum got a discount that made Waitrose cheaper than Tesco's. And then I worked
Oh,
there.
well, Nick, he accepts your friendship. He doesn't offer you his, but he'd accept yours if you
Yo, that's
offered.
that's halfway to having a friend. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I'll accept. You know, Tom.
But I offer
You're great. Yeah, go on. What do you offer me?
I offer you me. Blank, you followed since April 30th, 2018.
Don't Jimmy Trop tables me, alright?
Wait, it's working. How did you do that?
Alright, chat. Get ready. We're going to sit here and do absolutely nothing for a little bit and just prepare yourself for it. Donut's been following for 32 months. It's not too shabby.
What is this shit?
What are you doing? You trying to like?
I don't know.
You trying to
Hacking the system.
trying to SQL inject? Like Twitch, or like Nightbot?
It doesn't work for me.
It doesn't. He's doing it's a meme, Tomu.
It's a meme.
What is SQL? It's not server query language. The scripted query language? It's the thing that you use for databases. It's like everything's stored in a certain way that makes it easy
This
to
is so
program
sad.
in some ways, and it's good for data, and everyone uses it. But if you inject, it's called SQL
Oh,
injection
MySQL.
because you can like add in like a student in a school database called drop table, and it like exits the code because you use like
Please
a speech mark.
review document.
Hopefully that shouldn't happen if you have any idea what you're doing.
Oh, I need to sign my document
A bunch
for
of
my
oh.
thing.
A bunch of stuff still runs on like ancient tech and has never been upgraded.
I agree.
So I bet some like really old school systems actually would have injection. Friendship's a shared thing, not one way. Then why did you accept my friendship instead of sending out your own? Are you assuming I want to be your friend, Thomas Bowser, who posts the wool hee hee, the emote that I like quite a lot? Hmm? What do you think?
307. That's the room I'm on.
Is that the room you live in? I can't believe you just doxed yourself.
It'll be the new room I live in.
Are you moving house?
In September,
Oh, you,
to my new accommodation.
you're not
That's
gonna
expensive.
you're not gonna live in the same halls you are this year.
No, because I want to live on my own.
Hang on, you're not already. Oh no, you're with your flatmates, obviously.
Yeah.
Are you still gonna live in the
I mean,
same
I like
city?
someone.
You're still doing uni, aren't you?
Yeah. Assuming I pass.
I think you will. It's first year, isn't it? I forget, you're doing 2 years or 3?
3 years and then
So it's
2
just-
for a master's.
It is just the first year, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
And one of the years of master's is in employment, so...
Why did it work for
probably-
you? Yeah. Any reason you want to do a master's in particular? I forget.
Because otherwise you get a really shit job.
Oh, it makes a massive difference in your industry, does it?
Yeah, you may as well get a master's.
Yeah. Like computing, it like. I think it only matters if you have a really specific job in mind. Like my mate's skipping his masters and doing a PhD, hopefully,
And then, yeah,
because he
well,
wants
I
to
might
do
go for a
machine learning
PhD.
stuff. I don't want to do. I'm not happy to do app development
Yeah,
for the
after
rest of my life.
masters, and I just stay in the system forever.
Oh.
And then I'd just be like, hey, I'm going to be a lecturer. Because I quite like teaching people. But I
Teaching's
don't like
interesting.
teaching like people that don't want to learn, you know?
No, if you're
I don't
teaching
wanna be a
people,
teacher.
if you're teaching one of like the 30 horticulturist students in the UK,
Yeah.
how many?
So
There
I
are not
wouldn't
that
mind
many, are
going
there?
into that.
Your class is like mixed age, isn't it?
For this course, for landscape architecture,
Yeah.
there's like 40 of us. And then like if we go to horticulture, when I learned horticulture, there was 10, no less. Yeah, there's like 8 of us. But like being like a lecturer, helper person, because they're like Sheffield does like PhDs where they'll like fund quite a lot of it. If you spend half your time, so you spend longer doing your PhD, and you work for them for half the time, and it's paid work, but you work as like
Yeah, PhD they pay you.
Yeah.
My mate said he was doing you get paid doing a PhD because you're basically doing work like for the uni, aren't you?
Yeah, it's research for them.
Are you gonna get paid doing your PhD, Chris? You're not gonna do another 10 years of medicine, drug development. Sorry. I didn't let you try any, did I? Sorry, Chris. A singular tier. There's nothing left in it, I think. There's like a drop. You can try a drop. I think it tastes quite good. It's very different to like the other honey beers that I've had. I think it was quite good, and I would definitely buy it again. It smells?
Insured risks.
Oh,
Insured
it smells
against
good.
lightnings and explosions.
Oh, yeah, it smells really good. It's very sweet. I think you need like a big gulp of it. Chris studies drug development. She has 2 degrees, don't you? Yeah. You have 2 degrees, don't you? She's crumbly and old. Chris is 23 as of yesterday. And you're going to be in education for another 3+... Is it just 3? 3 and maybe 4 more. Just chuck them out.
That's like worse though. I got
Chris is learning to develop meth donut.
She's learning meth.
It's it's very easy if you're just a chemistry student, but Chris has gone the difficult path.
Probably
going
what the
for a
cats are doing. I'm not paying attention to the
medical
game.
degree.
Chris, talk about your drug development degree.
I can do that whilst I read this contract.
I didn't even do like the fun drug making part, because the chemistry students got to make like chemical stuff, but we just got to
That's so fun.
molecules. Like, yep, it goes in, not in your ear.
How long have you been doing it? Like 4 years? 5 years? You're 23? Yeah, I've done it for 5 years.
No,
then.
she's 53.
Yeah, you've been in uni for 5 years. And you've still got another 3 to 7.
Very old.
You are old.
I'm gonna be 8 years old when I graduate, but I'm gonna have like the best CV.
Yeah.
I'll also die in 2 years of work.
But then you can like stop working at age like 50.
Hopefully, that's a
Is that the plan? Oh, by the way, chat, we're only going to the next ticket. I just wanted to like sit down for a second. I know I'm sitting down, but I wanted to just like mindlessly do something for a second. Alright. Do you have any much thing else coming up, Chris? Uni-wise? Yeah.
10 a.m. waking up. Yes, not 10 a.m.
No, I mean, do you have any like more coursework and stuff to do?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
SAT.
Yeah. Drug development does sound like a good thing to put on the CV, doesn't it?
No, like,
No, having like 8 degrees sounds like a good thing to put on your
people
CV.
actually keep being like, oh, drug development. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha, drugs, you good meth, yeah, ha ha ha.
Like a couple of times. I went, like when I went out once, like the guy in front of me in the queue, he was like, ah, drug development.
Ha 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 ha. Is that why you did it instead of like just straight medicine? Because you thought it sounded funny?
For the street.
You did it for the street cred. She's pretty street credful. She wears like jumpers and stuff. Alright.
No, it's alright.
Chris, I'm going to do
It's
some
funny.
loot boxes.
I think it's funny doing it.
I'm doing loot boxes, Chris. Are you ready?
Remember to be the obnoxious streamer when you do it.
Alright, I've got my headphones off so I can actually slap my ears. Whoa,
We're
is that a
gonna do, like,
footing,
the
Joel?
PogChamp
Chat, can I
face.
get a wool lewd in chat for footing? Thank you. Wow, is that a stream, Joel? That's me. Wow, that's a wool hee
What,
hee.
you're a stream?
2 vitality jewels in a row. Whoa, what are the odds? That's incredible. Defense jewel, gobbler jewel. Haha, that's quite a funny one. Brace jewel. Oh, I'm not a teenager. I don't need those. Haha, my teeth are actually quite good. For some reason. Didn't need braces. You don't know, you know. Oh, let's get the silvers. Have a look. I'm gonna put my headphones back on. I feel naked without them. Even though I don't wear them all day. At all. Like I just have everything blasting out of them like speakers. I got a Pierce Morgan jewel, a Tenderizer jewel, another Pierce Morgan jewel, an Artillery jewel, a Venom jewel, a Guardian jewel, and a third Pierce jewel. I got 3 piercing shot jewels.
I'm vibrating.
They really want me to pick up a bow or something, don't they? Or a gun. Do a degree just for the lols. Chris
Don't pick up a gun.
She does that. She's just like, I'm just going to casually go do like a degree. It's 2 KOs in a row. Wow. Right, that was... I'm drained. There's nothing good coming out of here. You're not being stuck the way you are. Just waiting for the big streaming break, Rathalos. Stone thrower / handicraft. Why? Why do I have so many stone thrower / handicrafts? How much is it for melding decorations? No, not melding decorations. What's first Wyverian Witcherall? That's to create the stream stones, is it? Should I do that? Tell me. Oh my god, they cost like 500 and the jewels I have only give them like... Oh, actually the bigger ones give like 64. And the expert times 4 gives 256. Not that I'm going to use that obviously, but like those are expensive to make. Oh, do you reckon I could just meld the Glavenus stuff I need? You only really tend to meld the crooks and stuff, don't you? You're not physically and mentally able. You're trying your best though, Rathalos, and that's what matters. I'm glad that you're enjoying streaming more lately. It's good to have something that you enjoy doing that's a bit out of the usual. Tommy, how do I make my old gems into those gold tickets? Can I do that? I don't think I can I? Like, I only see a way to use up the VIP gratitude tickets to make them. You can make pendants via those VIP tickets. In here? Or in somewhere else? What do you mean? You meld stream stones into decorations. Is that a strange stream stone?
You're a strange stream.
The blacksmith has pendants. Yeah, you can craft them, can't you? They insulted you for not having a job before. They had that mindset, if you don't have a job, you're useless and lazy and have nothing to provide. That's not true. Like, oh, sorry.
People don't understand mental health.
No.
Like, I stopped going to the job centre because that was their thing as well.
They just sound like cunts, to be honest.
Because that was like, their view was just get a job and you'll be okay.
That's not.
So, well, I've tried that twice. Both have resulted in breakdowns after about 2 weeks or a month. So let's not.
You know what you got now? You're like on your
What
way
have I
to
got
getting
now?
a degree.
I know.
That's quite good. I'd say
It's
it's
supposed to take a long time.
yeah. So
A long poor time.
well,
But sometimes it be like that, you know?
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say just sometimes you know Famalam it just do been like that. I'm gonna put a little sigil on the side of this. I think.
Well, because it was like when I was
I think blue looks good.
went in to get like my results for the first portfolio, speaking to the people there, and they were like the 2 tutors, and then they're telling me to go do certain things, which I'd be like, oof, that was scary. Then they were explaining why, no, just go do it, and then I was like, fam, I have like really bad anxiety.
Yeah, you can't
It's
just.
like getting better, and then like, wait, really? It's like you don't
Nah.
carry yourself.
Just
I
making
was
it
like,
up.
I know.
Thought it'd be funny.
That's
Funny little
that's-
hee hee.
that's why I don't get much sympathy. It's because the times that you see me is when I'm,
Feeling quite
normal.
good to go out.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Also, just older generations' view on it is like, just get balls along.
Yeah, but they're not. They were just like, well, I don't, because I don't act like it. So, and because my presentation skills are very good.
You are a grown adult who can talk to people
Exactly.
in a normal way.
I'm a lot maturer than them, than all the other students. So of course I'm going to be able to present. I've had a job where I had to do meetings and present in meetings.
Yeah. In Sweden, you get money for studying, so it's a great job substitute. Yeah, I've heard that. Also Denmark as well. But Cake's richer coming out of uni than he was going in. Why? What did Cake do? Just because he's...
We're richer in experience.
No, I'm like 40, 50 grand in debt to the British government.
This is my first attempt at a degree, Tom. Well, I dropped out of school when I was 17, so...
Why didn't you start one of those tech companies, just like all those Facebooks and stuff, eh? Anyone said that to you?
Somebody told me to start something. But...
Start something. I was always told not to start
Oh,
something.
yeah, you got all those weapon things to use these tickets on.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
doing the
God.
pendants.
Need so many of them.
I'm just giving pendants on all my favourite weapons.
Yeah.
I wish it would say in the HUD somewhere if you've equipped it. Oh, it does actually. It says in
It
the
does.
next to the actual icon. I don't want to put it on the 2B grinding mallet though, because I don't know if it
But
keeps
it
between.
says in the HUD because you see that little red.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That's what it is.
What the heck
The
one
red-
could I even put on the cool one?
I like the silver dragon. I'm not gonna lie. Once you do all the optional quests, you can get a diamond dragon head,
Ooh.
and you can change the color of the jewels in it or something.
How old are you, Tom Bowser? Roughly. Or actually, you're old. How old are you exactly? You can tell me your age.
Oh, I'm vibrating again.
That's fine. Just take it out while we're streaming, right? Put it back in later. I'm gonna take out my juicy hammer and go smack stuff with it. I don't know what we're gonna fight, but I'll smack stuff with it. I kind of want a... Oh, it's
Do you consider me a natural person?
a natural person.
Part of my contract.
Fuck does that mean?
It means.
Go on.
I'm not sure what it means.
I probably don't need handicraft gems with my hammer loadout with like the meat, do I?
I'm signing it as I am a person, which includes a natural person, corporate or unincorporated body, whether or not having separate legal personality.
What words are you giving me right now?
It's part of my contract.
You're
I have to be one of those.
You're not right.
I think I'm a natural. I think I'm a natural person.
Why are you saying these? I also want to ask.
Tom Bowser's older than me.
You're 27.
I'm so happy.
Is that
He's
why
the
you're called
oldest
Tom Bowser and not like Tom Waluigi? Like you're too
No,
late
it'd be
for the
Tom
name.
Tom Rosalina, surely.
27? No, you would have been like 17 when Mario Space came out. That's what it's called, right? Mario Space?
Yeah, and 17's a time before an internet alias. Or after, yeah, after you make your
Tom,
internet
what was
alias.
your favorite default
Voice
Windows
of
XP
7.
icon? Eh? Which one did you use? Both Toms.
Yeah. You don't need your handicraft, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm making a hammer loadout specifically. Literally just to put like attack on it because nothing else really seems to matter.
Go for an airborne build.
Yeah, I was thinking something like that. I think I've got a few airborne ones, like flight, jumping attack power plus 30. That seems pretty good. And evasion.
Rosalina. Tom Rosalina. Ooh.
Cute.
What's wrong with Rosalina, Blank? I don't know the Mario lore.
Rosalina's just like Mario Galaxy Peach, right? You don't need 2 jumps, do you? Oh no, you do. This is jump for making evasion window bigger. That doesn't matter.
No, you want airborne.
I have
I
one
think.
airborne. You only need one.
There we go.
I've got affinity sliding. Yeah, I'll just chuck on like.
Yeah, check on affinity,
Attack.
why not?
I
Affinity sliding.
Yeah, I've always got sliding. Reduces continuous stamina depletion. Sure. Actually, no. Improves evasion and reduces stamina depletion when you have abnormal status effects on. That seems fine. It seems like something I'd forget about, and then I'd get it, and I'd be like, yeah. That's fine.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with Ray Selena. Good.
Nice. How many attack duels do you need for it to be efficient? Is it 4?
5?
5?
I don't know.
So I've got like
No,
2.
4.
I'm wondering if I should piss around with it. Oh, 4
Do
is
what you want.
affinity plus 5, so I think it's 4.
Rewrite the meta.
I'm going to get rid of this brace duel and put on a something/attack. I would like to have the attack skill, please. Is attack up really not like one of the first ones?
Why is my keyboard in the United States?
Oh, mine does that sometimes as well. If you
What's
tab
the- what's
out,
the
go
button?
into the bottom right of Windows, there's like an EN icon or something.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
I think it's bound to Windows plus L or something. Like Windows L is
Yeah,
up. Windows
I
Shift
do
L
it
or
all the
something.
time using Photoshop, actually.
Yeah, I do it as well. I don't know what it is, but I think it's actually a really common keybind. Because I get mine in like
Yeah.
Japanese randomly.
Yeah. And I do that all the time on the ones in uni as well when we were learning.
Attack
I was just
boost.
like, why does my keyboard keep changing?
Hmm.
Tom Turbo Boner.
I like the idea of a Tom Turbo Boner.
Turbo Boner probably likes the idea as well, if he was here.
UWU. Flight/evasion. I'm gonna chuck... No, I'm gonna chuck the brace duel. No, brace duel's really good on the hammer, isn't it? It prevents knockbacks.
Yeah. Do you have a flinch free?
That is flinch free, isn't it? Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it is.
But do I have 1 or 2? I can't tell. Yeah, I have 1, so I'm gonna keep that. I want to chuck something to get
Yeah,
like one more
kind of-
attack.
Whilst I'm using the longsword, you probably just want it. Just to make your life happier.
I have like nothing I can chuck to get like one more attack, and I kind of hate that because I wanted to get that +5 affinity. And I just want to chuck a vitality, or chuck the flight. 30% more, only on jumps, or 5% more all the time. I'm gonna go for the attack duel because I'm really boring, and then just save that and not think about it anymore. You're so big, turtle, I can breathe fire. I knew it.
We all knew it.
Your name's Tom Bowser. You did a really shit job at hiding it.
The worst undercover Bowser I've seen.
Eat your meat. Alright, let's go smack some stuff. We have like 1 fight. I know it's been 3 hours, but we can do like 1 fight. When you start
Do you
clicking,
want
you
me
do
to
the plus
unbox?
key for 2 minutes, so you can type and look in the console. No, I'll just go like fight something. Hello, lot.
Okay.
Attack fall is not 5%, it is 5. Oh, sorry. You know what I mean, though, right? Like it's +5.
Level 4 is 5%
Affinity.
affinity.
Like it's not 5%, but it's like it's 5% additive, not multiplicative. Like it's not really percent. Like it's from 40 to 45 or 45 to 50. I have a lot of affinity.
Small brown crested bird, native to Africa and the Americas.
Hang on, I can probably get rid of this charm on this loadout as well, right? Like I don't need any maintenance. This is the meat hammer. Sure, I can just get attack gems, like an attack charm or whatever. Hello. I'm gonna bypass that one. Yes, I think that's acceptable, isn't it, Rathalos? To just kind of give that one a quick yikes. A yikes and go.
A yike and bike.
That's an Amy thing, isn't it? Yeah, I have full attack
yeah.
boost now. Yeah, seems good. I don't have max. I don't have literally a max attack, or am I wasting one? No, I have max attack. Perfect. I'll save that. This is the Yeet Your Meat loadout. That's pretty cool. Do you want me to post a small quest, or are you still... You've gone?
You can post it, I'll join in a minute.
Okay. Are you doing the
Just
thing?
unboxing.
A Yiken hike? Yes. Didn't I need an Azure Rathalos for something generic?
Yeah, you did.
Like
You
a,
needed the wing.
I needed it for like a camp or something.
Yeah.
5% affinity crit chance and not the Chad Airborne 30% damage. Yeah, I mean, I might be able to swap it off. What's the difference between max attack and one-off max attack? Because maybe the 30% jumping is actually valuable now.
Ooh, a charger gem. A nice focus gem. That's nice.
What are you saying?
Focus.
Did you get one from the thing?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's... Oh, it's only 3 more attack. No, actually, screw that. I'll get the jumping thing. That sounds more fun. Yeah, that's fine. It's literally just like 3 more damage or 30 more on jump. That's fine. Honestly, the 3% more, or the 3 more damage might still be more valuable, but... I want to see those jumping crits. Sometimes they do an awful lot. Although now I'm like, maybe I can try and get max attack, because I'm only like 1 off, right? No, it's like 1 off.
You can definitely get it somehow.
Just chuck a vitality gem or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna be hitting stuff with a hammer, not like dying. Also, I still have 2 health boosts that way. Wait, what was my like health boost plus something? I had it. It's not health boost plus jumping, because that would be pretty neat. Flawless. Oh. No. Although that does seem fine. Don't eat yourself, chat.
Eat yourself.
You can eat yourself, but don't.
Thanks.
Stop that. That's a yikes. That's a woolly yikes.
Time to lure the boar away.
Is that something you'd say if you're really into pigs?
No. Something they hate boredom.
Like if you're in the Middle Ages and they have the suckling pigs. I kind of hate that. I always take the meat in here, and even though I never use it. What's up with that?
You just love your meat.
That's not true.
As in penis.
Ah, that, well, they're useful, I suppose. Peas standing up and stuff.
You can be standing up as a girl. Just, it makes a mess.
Like, who cares, you know? Some
Yeah,
people like
it's-
that, alright? Don't
Yeah,
judge.
get a maid.
Don't judge.
Get made.
I'm not going to find a maid who's going to pee on me, Tommy. That's going to be a bit difficult. That's a bit niche.
It's not actually that as difficult as you think.
Is it not?
No.
Oh, hello. Alright.
Nice.
How was he? Wool yikes when? Just post a wool hina. It fits a lot of, like, situations, I think.
Oh, here we go.
This boy doesn't... Oh, boy? Yeah, it's a Rathalos, isn't it? Boy, girl. What? Rathalos is the boy. Rathalos does not want me on it, apparently. Like, even though I was the one riding it, I'm apparently going to be 8 miles away. That was a lot of damage to the head. Turns out stacking attack jewels, like, makes you do more damage.
Ooh.
I really like the meat hammer, though. I think it's very funny. You would like to be standing up. Do it then, Rathalos. Don't let anyone stop you.
Yeah, you just take care of the mess.
Just do
Don't
it.
force that on anybody else.
I feel like I'm doing quite a bit of damage with the hammer. I'm gonna get his little tail thing here. It's really nice how I've got absolutely like 0 handicraft on this thing and it is just never gonna not be blue. I think I literally have 0 handicraft. That's kind of nice. You find this attachment would be useful. You don't want to walk around with a P attachment. I mean, guys walk around with a P attachment all the time. It's not that weird. Are you getting a Shiwi? Have you seen the one that's like a golf club you can buy that's like, it's like a fake golf club. It's hollow and you can pee in it. You meant to take it to the golf club with you so you can walk off and it just looks like you're lining up your shot in the bush instead of actually peeing. There's an attachment for girls to be able to pee standing up. What do you mean a detachment? Like, do they just give them like little little funnels they can use. It's a Shiwi. Which sounds Australian, sort of, doesn't it? They always say Sheila. I wonder if Sheila's short for Shiwi.
Sheila and a Kiwi.
Guess I'm not hitting anywhere near this. Why is this boy not getting up?
Oh.
He's not going to fly off, is he? Good. We saw
He's
it.
gonna fly to the next arena.
Imagine. That sounds very old Monster Hunter. Did they have arena fights like this in older games?
Like this one? I can't
I'm
remember.
going to
There's an
Paris.
arena. But I don't think there's like this arena. But there might have been.
Because it seems like a really easy way to do a bunch of like redoable missions.
So,
You've seen that. Oh, the golf club thing. It's good. Oh, its tail fell off.
yeah, I got it.
I'm going to crack its wing then. I'm going to try to at least. I've decided to no longer put flash pods on my loadouts because I have not used any of them in Master Raid. I've like accidentally used them. Why would you do this? Now I've reminded you of the song Detachable Penis. Is that also like a Toho 16 stage theme? Because I don't think I've heard of that one. What do you mean by that, Raphalos? What does that mean? Hello, Chris. Go have fun standing up in the bathroom, Chris.
Oh god. She can just go in the bath. There's no worries, actually.
You could pee in the bath, Chris. She said ew. I think that means she wants to do it. She's probably going to do it.
No, Chris, you will.
That's probably why whenever I go for a... Like Chris said she hasn't made me baths, right? I always find like a bath pre-made with like yellow bubbles in it. Probably what that
like frothy bubbles.
Yeah. Don't give me that look, Chris. I thought you went to the bathroom. I thought it was free to say as I like. Don't lean over. What's up? Check the toilet seat next time. Jeez. I'm not going to, by the way. Weird thing to say. Flinch Free, by the way, is doing fuck all. I keep getting knocked over by his other hammer. Hello? Bap. Bap. Is this boy weak to fire at all? Because I'm doing a lot of damage. There's 401. I was about to bap on him, though. Why would you have balls voluntarily? Yeah, I agree. I think balls are like kind of like the worst part of being a guy. So like imagine if you had your weakest point of source like just kind of there up front. Why aren't they behind their own ribcage? Why are there no ball ribs, eh? Can you answer that one, Chris? You do dog development. Why aren't there ball ribs? I vote we call them bribs. No, but when we get our own ribs, I don't mean put them next to the lungs. That would be weird. What if it leaked? That'd be horrid. But could you not just get like a little rib cage, like in your trousers? I don't think it'll be uncomfortable. Not more uncomfortable than sitting slightly wrong and having like a stomach ache. Like if you're a man and you put on trousers slightly wrong, you're like, oh well, I guess I'll be in horrible pain.
You just start crying.
Yeah. I'm not going to put a cage on my crotch, Chris. That's a weird thing to ask.
That's basically a rib cage.
It is a weak spot. Like, if we were a Zelda boss, you would aim the bow and arrow there to do critical damage. You'd use the lens of truth, Chris. Very good.
Did you want to capture this one? So you get...
Do you have the craps on it?
I have that thing.
Oh, he's skulls. Go on then. Because I shouldn't have used that super potion. How much damage did we all do there?
We're actually quite even for once.
About 30s.
Yeah, so I had 35, you 34, and Blank 31.
That is really close.
Which is kind of understandable because I threw you and Blank away many times.
Oh no, I was doing a lot of damage to the head, I thought.
I was griefing.
This meat stick is very good. Like, the balls might be horrible, but the other part's pretty useful. Smacking monsters with. Testicular
How would
damage.
you rate your meat stick?
Ooh, ruby. It's alright.
It's nothing special.
No, I wouldn't say so. Blaze Jewel +4, sick. I've got 2 of those now. I could get even more
Like my
blaze.
research.
I have not. Still leveling up that Palico. Do the Palicos level up infinitely or just to like 60?
Probably 45 or 50 or something.
Yeah.
I think mine's at 44.
Let's go see if I can hand that in for that camp. Was it on the Horforest Reach?
Yeah, northeast.
Oh, hey, Kyobi. Raid Shadow Legends.
Ah, he's advertising.
Don't do that.
Can't believe Kobe got that
Hey,
sponsorship.
Tommy, guess what I didn't get? Yeah.
Wings.
Yeah. Alright, well, speaking of Raid Shadow Legends, I'm gonna go to bed. Does that work? That works. I think that's all we need to do, isn't it? I'm gonna go check and...
He's got a lot of views.
Did I? Did I get an auto rod?
Maybe.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, you've only got 31.
Oh, that might just be the normal view count.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you've actually got quite a few.
No one's talking. Maybe, like Wolf's stream went down or something. I wonder. Chat, any of you not in my stream normally? I'm about to end. Are you all normally just lurking, aren't you? Anyone in like another Twitch chat? You on like someone else's page?
You lost.
I can't read the chat in someone else's streams, so if you're saying hello, I can't read it. You have to be in the woolen chat. What interim we got here? Is this not Clavernus? They've all got Beotidus stuff.
That's Beotodus.
Who the heck is
It's a
Beotodus?
fish. Ice fish.
So that's not 2 Clavernuses, that's 2 Beotoduses.
Yeah, if you, I'll tell you which one's a Glavenus if you want to send it to a Glavenus.
It's not the one with like a knife cell. You're always here, Rathalos. What about when you're on Tommy's stream, mate?
Send your tail raiders again.
You are always here, though. I don't just send them.
Send your-
I got the interim rewards, not the actual rewards. I just wanted to see if they had the stuff in my weapon.
Stinky.
You're good, Rathalos. You're about half the viewers on alt accounts. Wow.
Oh, I'm the other
thanks,
half.
Tom. Oh, Kyobi.
One of my old accounts is called Android Rathalos, and the other one is called Kyobi.
Well, I don't know those. I know Android_Rathalos and Kyobi.
Okay.
I really like the squished emotes. They're really cute. That and like the rat emote, like the rat Hina is really cute. All jealousy. I'm extremely jealous. You're a good chat member, so if Tommy steals you, I'm gonna be like screwed. I'm gonna have to start being slightly entertaining because I can't just read the chat. Oh, it's such a good emote. Oh my word. Oh, thank you, chat, for reminding me of that. And because I'm ending the stream, you only get to use it once because I'm not streaming tomorrow because it's a Tuesday.
Got him.
Got him. So I guess if you got the emote at the end of the stream, you could still use it for like most of the next.
Yeah,
one.
use it. Yeah.
Just 24 hours.
You doing a poo?
Yeah, actually. Don't ask him.
Wicked.
Thank you, Rathalos, for the squished dog, and thank you for the squished woo and the rat. By the way, it looks like I'm panning the camera around in like a really nice way. It's actually just no. It's because my Xbox controller has drift on it. So
Yeah.
this cinematic experience is because my controller's old.
I had drift, but not on the camera, unfortunately.
I can like touch the controller slightly, and it like look. I can actually I can start it myself sometimes. There you go. It's not the AFK camera. It's literally just because I have controller drift. Because it's a controller game, it doesn't actually matter.
At least you don't have controller drift on the movement.
Did you write shit in Japanese in my chat, Rathalos?
Manko.
That's shit, isn't it?
Manko.
No, actually, no. Wait, there's an Osu player
Manko.
who's called something. He's called Shiv in Japanese. It's not Manko.
Maybe she just meant
It's Manko,
the man
it's
company.
Manko penis. No. I don't know what it is. It's a rude
man
word. I don't
company.
know what it is. Maybe it's like boobs.
Manko.
Who is it?
Manko.
No, there's an...
Manko.
Stop. There's an...
Manko.
No, I don't mean stop. Actually, that was rude of me. Sorry. Is it poo? It is poo. Okay. There's an Osu player who's called like Japanese like shit. It's Unko. Yeah.
Who's-
A really, really good speed player. Like, you'll see them in a lot of replays. Is that like is that a Splatoon character nutting? I don't like
I
that.
think that's a good amount. I like
They're about to sneeze. Could you post a Woola Woo to make up for that? I don't need to see this. Anyway, I'm gonna like
Fine.
AFK. I had a shower earlier, so I actually need to have one now. I'm gonna go maybe... Oh yeah, I was making Chris her birthday cake. Shit, I'm gonna go like put the... Well, I've made it. I'm gonna go
you
like...
just forget about
No,
forget about Chris.
I was learning it cool, so it would be
Yeah,
be
sure.
good.
Pretty sure you forgot.
Manko is vag. Oh, I knew it. I didn't know it. I knew it was like not one that
Manko.
I would usually see though.
Manko,
Also
Manko,
veg.
Manko.
That's like too close to veg, alright? You have your fruits and no whatever.
Remember to have your vegetables.
Your vegetables. Alright, sorry chat. I'm gonna hold down the button here and end my stream because I'm just gonna like let it go while I like melt some chocolate and put some
go.
apricot jam on this chocolate cake. And I sneeze and sneeze. I love those copy pastas. They're like, they're some of the best things you've added. Who is this? Who's all these people trying to talk to me on Steam?
It's me. Hi, Willen. Long time. Long time viewer. First time donate.
Did I buy a Planets Unusual from the guy in chat who we kept banning?
What, waffle?
Was it Waffle? That's the tag I have them on Steam, whoever this is.
What, waffle?
I wonder. Yeah, that was the person. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream chat and make a chocolate cake, make the end of the chocolate cake. Why make a cake when you have cake TF? Good question. He's in Denmark and he will go modding. But I'm going to go have a nice evening, have a nice Tuesday. I will see you all on Wednesday. Oh, actually, wait. Have we just got something? Have we got something? Oh, I don't think we have we? Okay. I was going to say we'll do the loot box, but I'm not going to hold you off like that. It was waffles. I thought I liked waffles. I don't know what's happening. Maybe he's in a poo mood, or we brought up a particular topic. Because that happens with people. I don't know if you're still here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, some people like perfectly normal, but there's like one topic they like go off on. A lot of people have it.
It's Overwatch for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
That happens.
This is how it is.
It happens. Anyway, I'm going to go to the bed.
Just smack the baby.
Don't smack the baby. I'm going to go see you all on Wednesday. Have a good time. Good night.